Thank you, Archivist. Thank you, AR. Thank you. Alright, we're like working out the kinks. We're almost there. We're almost there. Where the fuck is Silas? Oh shit, hold on. My sound alerts aren't working for some reason. 1 second. Let's see. What is your question? You have one question. Make it good. What in the cock and ball skibbity? Where is the hyena? Oh, the word ads is banned because it's really annoying when people scream, "Oh my god, ads! Oh my god, ads! Oh my god, ads!" It's genuinely really annoying because it would cause a chorus of people screaming, "Oh my god, ads!" all together. So I banned the word ads. If that's what you're talking about. Yeah, see? There you go. See? Look, it's funny watching you guys test it out. Get caught. Get caught by AutoMod. Yeah. So yeah. That's why. That's why if you get held by AutoMod, it's almost always because you're complaining about ads. And it like I said, it causes a cascade. You're fine, you're chill. Yeah. Okay, the hyena is here. The hyena is here. Okay. Hi! We've got people here today. We got friends. We got friends and goobers and gizmos and goblets and critters and creatures galore. So many critters, so many creatures, so many goobers, so many goblins. I won't type ads because I'm a free thinker, says GMAC, getting caught by AutoMod. Good job, buddy. Yeah, very amusing, isn't it? It's very funny. Okay. We have friends. I have friends.
This is very sweet.
I have friends, right? Yeah, I have friends, right?
Yeah, hello, we're friends.
Hey, buddy.
Friends?
We're friends.
Points my fingers together.
You're about to have one less. Oh, you're about to have one less. Watch your tone,
buddy. I know where you fucking. I know where you shit.
Yeah. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? How are you gonna get to work if you kill me, huh?
Is everything okay? Yes?
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
I did
Two
send my timer
James.
for like 3 minutes.
Oh.
You did what?
Oh, I was waiting for you.
Oh fuck!
Yeah. What the?
I was just boosting
What
it 'cause
fuck?
2 Chains.
Why is that the first thing
I
you
need to
say?
actually go live. I haven't posted anything
not
on
live?
anything. I've been fucking with Shoost, and I don't even know how to get that into OBS, and I don't even know if it looks good. I'm a goddamn disaster.
Disaster.
I'm a
My
disaster over
who
here.
happens to live with me.
Oh my god.
I need you.
You could say they were
Dad.
roommates.
Oh my god, they were roommates.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that's crazy. Okay, can I ask you?
What a segue.
Wow,
Alright,
can I
hold on.
ask you guys
I
a
got
question that I've been wanting to ask this entire fucking time?
No, not yet.
No. I don't want any questions. I said no questions. I hate questions.
Ask my lawyer.
I hate talking about anything.
Also, Kako, why are you quiet as fuck?
Why am I quiet as fuck?
You are pretty
Never
quiet.
mind, I figured it out.
You did this to yourself. And
I have Kako at 200%. Kako is kind of quiet.
quiet.
You
Must
okay?
have cut out.
So everyone's normal talking hits the top of yellow into red. Kako screaming barely hit the middle of yellow.
That's the thing.
Can you scream again?
I had to do that. I had to artificially make myself quieter for my streams.
Ah, you should scream louder. You should scream. You should scream bloody murder. Scream, help! Help me! He's getting me! He's killing me!
Six, can you stub my toe?
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Carius is so loud and Kako is so quiet, and I have Carius at -80 and Kako at 200.
I'm the loud. I'm Mr. the Loud.
Wait. Six.
What's up?
I saw you do an R2D2 recently.
Yeah, I did. That's my one impression. That's the only
That
one
was
I'm
pretty
good at.
cool.
Thank you.
That's
Do
pretty
it again.
cool. Do you want to hear mine?
Yeah, I do. Oh,
That's pretty good.
My stream froze. There we go. That's why. I was getting a head
Want to
pat.
hear my
Okay.
other R2D2 impression?
I do.
Yeah.
I do. Oh. Didn't
That's a good
the
bit.
guys who play R2D2 and fucking C3PO, didn't they fucking hate each other? Like genuinely hate each other?
Yeah, I would hate each other too. I would hate anyone that short.
How short?
And how that short?
What?
Wait, why is it?
How short is that short?
What?
Everyone,
Do I have to-
everyone to my left or your guys' right is short.
I give
to
up.
me.
This is fine.
That's
All
so
right.
mean. That's so mean to me.
It's opposite day actually.
This is fine. It's fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine.
Oh no! You're like a mannequin head.
They took my fucking
Guys,
head.
I have a
Oh.
suggestion, fellas. I have
What's
a
up?
suggestion.
Yeah.
You know what? Wood.
Instead of doing whatever the fuck we're doing here, do you guys want to go shoot like air rifles at birds?
No, I don't want to go shoot fucking birds.
Do you guys want to go shoot birds with air rifles?
Shoot me.
Oh
well,
no.
Specifically, you guys get the air rifles, but I'm gonna have a shotgun so that it looks cooler when I shoot more birds down than you guys, because I have the shotgun and you guys have air rifles.
Bro, you got spread.
Wait,
I don't-
Six, didn't you take a really
Don't worry
cute
about it.
picture of us?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Can you post that picture so I can
I
use it as we're
did.
going live?
It is posted.
I did.
Where is it?
Both on Twitter and in Discord.
I did.
I
Multiple
don't see it in
places.
Discord. I see it in Discord. Oh my god, it's so cute.
Me when this. Okay, my head is back. Before they fucking take my head again, can we introduce ourselves?
Hi.
Hi!
We start with the yellow dog.
Hi, I'm
Yellow dog.
Six. I'm a rabid thing. I'm tired. I went to the DMV today, guys, and it didn't go
You
very
know
well.
your intro. You do that. Try that again. You know your
Okay,
intro. Do it
okay.
again.
Hi, I'm a
Do it
rabbit
again.
brown test. I'm gonna talk about high bars for your safety, but today I'm a good boy and they let me outside so I can eat stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I heard
took
my-
this dude to Burgerville.
Dude, what the fuck did they put in the burger, like the Burgerville burger? They fucking sedated me, dude. I'm so fucking tired.
And put you down.
Okay, your
Rabbit
turn.
dog.
Yeah.
How about next we do Carius?
Hey, I'm Carius.
Fight!
Awesome, epic, dude. Good job,
Yeah.
dude. Good job,
What,
buddy.
what do you want from me? What do you want from me?
I don't know. Say
I
something.
got nothing going on.
Say you like
I got nothing
puppies.
going
You
on.
like kittens. You don't
I
like
fucking hate
frauding.
everything. I wear no mask and I hate everything.
I have no
I require
face.
more!
Yeah, more please.
How about this? I'm orange. I'm rather orange. I've got a couple of orange bits. There's like orange. My
me
eyes.
too.
You see my eyes? There's orange there. My hair's kind of orange. It should be more, but it's not currently.
Why is one of your eyes a plus sign and one of your eyes a triangle?
It's definitely not a plus sign.
What is it?
It's a reticle
It's a reticle.
for Amy.
like a
Isn't that
little
just a
alien
plus
reticle.
sign with a circle around it?
No.
I mean, he's kind of got a point. It is kind of a plus sign with a circle around it.
It's not, but
One
Says,
reticle,
please
one
turn
is
six
not.
down 300%.
I mean, he's kind of correct.
Wait, six too loud?
Nope.
Six, say something loud.
Scream. Can you scream?
Ah!
louder.
Seem
You can
fine.
do better than that. You can do better than that.
Ah!
Louder!
I
Louder!
mean it.
We have
probably turn you down a little bit.
neighbors. We have
I
neighbors.
don't care. I screamed
I
for
do
like
too.
2 hours yesterday, like last stream.
You share the wall with the people. Okay, straight up. Okay, first off, the people that used to live there used to constantly fight, and then they kind of vanished, and all their shit was left in their apartment. So we were pretty sure they fucking died in their apartment because their car is also still here. And recently they cleared the apartment out, and I didn't see a hearse, so I don't think they died inside the apartment. I think maybe they got arrested or something. But now the apartment is empty. You have nothing to worry about. I live next to a family. My wall I share it with a family.
It don't matter. It do not matter. Nothing matters.
Cockroaches.
It don't matter. I've met some cockroaches in the bar the other day.
What?
I share my room, a wall, with
I
Charles.
bought one of the. I bought
There
one
he
of the
is, all
car.
that fucking
You
bastard.
named Charles
I
over
bet-
me?
I bought one of the cockroaches a drink, and they were like, "Did you know we are immune to almost all damage?" And I was like, "That's bullshit." And then I crushed him with my thumb.
I sicked my cat on him.
Free card.
No, Kako, the only
Oh.
reason I named Carl over you is because Carl is closer to me than you are.
Kako, can you scream Silas again? Yeah.
It's so good. It's so fucking good. Kako, can you introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Kako. I'm a bunny, succubus, and your final mini boss. They call me the hyper-villainous super brat, and you guys are all my nephews. Hi.
For a second, I thought you said nephews, and I was
That's
like,
what everyone
what?
fucking says.
I'm your nephew?
That's what everyone says. That's what everyone fucking says.
All right, Unk.
I think you made him sad. I think you owe him a drink.
Was Kako?
Somebody says, "All right, Unk."
Yeah, all right, Unk.
That's true.
Who's
He's crying
Unk?
right now. You made him cry.
Kako, fuck.
And he took his head. He took your
They
fucking
took my
head,
fucking
dude. He took
head,
your fucking
dude.
head. That's divine punishment for
Probably
making him cry,
deserved.
man.
Probably deserved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's your punishment.
Would
You
be
do
able to
anything
fit-
else, it's gonna get worse.
Would you be able to fit your head in a butthole?
What?
It's possible.
Do you want to try?
I'm good. I'll sit that one out.
Damn.
I mean, you won't be sitting if there's a bowling pin up your ass.
Yeah, I would like to sit. I would prefer to sit. So
You need a lot of prep to put a bowling pin up your ass.
I think it depends on the circumstances.
I mean,
All right, no more of that.
intro!
All right, Silas, your turn.
Oh, wow. This is actually pretty sweet. I get an intro.
What do
Yeah,
you mean?
you do.
Normally people forget and they just move on.
Anyway, moving on. Good intros.
Hi, I'm Silas Smiles, interdimensional time-hopping hyena boy. I am also the purveyor and setter-upper of this impromptu collab.
You say impromptu. We've been planning this for like 3 weeks.
It's been 3
Wait, can
months.
I-
actually.
It's not
weeks?
impromptu.
3
Can I-
weeks? We've been planning this for 6 months.
No way has
Can
it
I
been
redo
6
my-
months.
Can I redo my intro? Can I redo my intro?
Yes.
You can redo
I'm
your
Carius. I'm Carius.
Carius is
sealed it.
no longer allowed in the collab. Can we kick him?
Um,
Yeah, okay.
intro. Put them on the table.
6
We're gonna
months.
eat 'em.
Congrats.
What if I?
Yeah, we're
I-
all 6 months pregnant starting right now.
If it wasn't such a fucking, if it wasn't such a chore to set up, I would have closed VTube Studio right then and there as a bit. Just vanished. From
I would have been
existence
so
if
mad at
said
you.
that.
I would have. They
That
would
would've
have.
been
They
so
would have heard
funny.
you screaming in the next room as I like skin you alive.
do you remember
Yeah,
when
you
I
won't- you won't do
started?
shit.
That's so hot.
I started talking to you about it, Six.
Let me see. Let me see. Let me go
Um,
find it.
All right, we're
Well, so
about
not
to
in this chat. Actually, if
Programs live.
I look up,
If I look
hang
up the
on.
word collab, there's nothing there. Let's see. If I look up Kako in our DMs, holy shit! It was December 10th.
Oh man.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
it was
There we
5
go.
months.
It's been 5 fucking
Yes.
5.5 months. Yep.
especially 'cause I'm looking in Carius's chat now, and it said, first message with Carius, December 10th. Hello, I was wondering if Six had spoken to you about my stream idea.
Oops, my bad. Thank you for the follow.
So here's the thing. It was delayed a lot due to Kako.
It's not
No,
my
shut
fault.
up,
It's not
shut
my fault.
up, Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Sorry.
It's not my fault.
I seem to have overreacted. Sorry.
Yeah.
No, that was a perfectly
No,
normal
that was.
reaction.
I think you actually underreacted. You can go ahead. You can go again and overreact this time if you want.
Yeah, where's your
Um,
rage, man? Where's your rage? Where's your
Show
fury?
your rage.
So, I will say more
Hi,
specifically,
thank you for the
this
follow.
was due to Kako's rigor.
No,
You can't say that.
No, don't say that.
Stop that.
Okay, then you tell me why it took 5 months!
There are just a lot of internal technical issues.
Alright, fine. We'll be PC about it. There was a lot of internal technical issues that caused a delay.
Do you ever
And
start
then we've been
stream?
planning this specific one for about, about 4 weeks?
Do you ever
I don't
start
start
stream
streams.
really late
Nope.
because you realize as you're setting up for stream you have to take a mad shit?
Yeah,
Yes.
I've been late to
Yeah,
pick you up
yeah.
because I had to take mad shits.
I've called you before and you reject my call because I expect you to be, you know, there picking me up. And you're like, hey, I'm currently on the toilet.
I'm shitting right now.
I am currently shitting.
It's awesome. It's great. And I'm like, yeah, okay, that's fine. I'll go shopping.
Go down the street to whatever fucking stores are there. I don't know, man. I'll be there in 20.
I've been
I
sitting
have
at
to shit.
Burger King. Yeah.
I want to explain why I set up this collab, because I did actually
Yeah.
have a reason to set this collab up.
It's
Um,
because
Yeah.
he was offered a tax cut if he got all 4 of us in the same spot at the same time.
Damn.
This is all I want to make this clear. There's no artistic, there's no creativity here. What we've done is this is for money. We're doing this for money. We're getting a huge substantial donation from multiple corporations to be here today. Full
And
transparency.
We're all filing jointly today.
Oh, are we
Yeah,
all married
yeah.
now?
Yeah, we're all married
Yes,
now.
Thank you for the
yeah.
follow.
Yeah,
Damn.
this is all for money.
I didn't expect it. I expected one boyfriend at some point, but 3 husbands. I mean, I'll fucking take it. I'm winning today. They said I never would. They said I never would.
I'm still gonna say it.
I fucking hate you.
Look into my eyes.
I don't want to look at you.
Which one?
Look into my eyes.
Okay,
don't wanna get shot.
let's
I
let
won't.
Silas actually explain now.
Yeah, go ahead.
I said it.
Hi, Kiri. Yes, congrats on the marriage. So, love Kiri. Kiri loves to send this wonderful little picture of herself in a foreskin. It's
That's awesome.
mwah, fantastic.
I would love to crawl up a foreskin.
Can I see it? Can I see it? Can I see it?
Yeah, Kiri,
Sorry.
send it to Kako. You
Sorry.
know.
Yeah, Gary, what the fuck? Why haven't you sent me your fucking foreskin?
That's the first thing you mentioned.
Did you know if you get circumcised as an adult, they offer to let you keep the foreskin in a little jar?
Well, that's
Wait, is that
crazy.
real?
So
That's
what an
not real.
introduction.
I mean, did you know
Actually,
that-
my favorite thing Kiri did was a mortuary assistant stream. Anyway, moving on.
Did you? I'm sorry, I have a foreskin thing real quick.
Okay.
Okay.
Is this
Did
about
you
when the
guys-
cat attacked your foreskin?
No! No!
What?
I'm
What?
not gonna talk about that. My cat. Okay. I guess I'll talk about it now. But my cat accidentally hooked my foreskin by accident. Anyways,
That sucks. That fucking sucks.
okay.
Oh my
But did
God.
you guys know that foreskin goes on the black market for like $100,000, and I have student loans?
Gotta
Do
get
you
that shit off.
wanna? I also have student loans. Do you want to like do each other a favor?
Yes.
We can. Oh
Listen,
my god!
I got
Oh my
teeth, I
god!
can
We
help.
can go to the mall. We can go to Claire's and get our foreskins removed and sell them for money.
You already circumcised, buddies?
Circus. I can't.
Can I have one of your kidneys?
No.
No.
Why does everybody fucking hate me? Man.
Anyway,
Wait,
All
the
he wants
honeymoon
is a
can be to
goddamn
Claire's to
kidney.
remove all of our
you can have one of my
foreskins.
kidneys, but I can't guarantee
See,
it's gonna be any
this
good.
is why Silas is getting willed all of my belongings after I die, and none of you guys get anything. He offered
Hell
me
yeah.
his kidney. You guys didn't offer me anything.
Hey, Silas.
Well, like I said, yeah.
Why'd you set the collab up?
Yeah, why-
So, I set this collab up because Six was talking about their situation when they had recently moved And I was like, wow, this hits a lot of bullet points to my situation in which I had recently moved. The bullet points are moved from a different state to a state that they had not originally lived in, been to very infrequently, a long ways away, to move in with another VTuber.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who's that?
I don't know.
Well,
He hasn't told me
my
yet.
VTuber sponsor for the state of California is Kako Ash.
Oh my God,
You
Kako,
had to move.
hi.
I'm sorry you moved here.
I'm sorry you guys live in California.
I'm
Real
sorry,
shit.
Silas.
I used to live in California. I don't like it very much.
Keep your posture
my
straight.
trip was from Alaska to
Let's
California.
get a good stretch.
It was a 5-day
Damn!
drive.
Sorry.
Yes, it was a 5-day drive.
Holy
I
shit.
spent 3 days driving through Canada. It was about 2,200 miles. And then yeah, it took about 5 days. And
I fucking love driving, dude. I love doing road trips like that.
So
yeah, I had
love
a
doing
person
shit
with
like
me, and
that.
it sucked because the person wasn't great.
I'm gonna have a request. Carius, can you not say the state we live in, please?
I won't say anything. I won't say
Basically, Carius, what happened was
Everybody
Carius
knows,
drove
so.
down in one day, and it was like a 19-hour drive, and then he got me, and then we went back up, and it was also a 19-hour drive. It was a very
It
long
wasn't 19.
drive.
You keep bumping the number. up
It
every
was like
time we talk
19
about it.
fucking hours, bro.
Going down was 16, going up was 17. You're way
I'm
off.
sorry
You have no
that I
perception of time.
added
You have
2
no- you have no
fucking
concept.
hours to a nearly whole day damn
You're
trip.
fibbing. You're fibbing. You're doing little fibs. Little
What if
fibs
I'm
aren't so
counting the
good.
time that it took to load up your car and unload your car, huh?
Well, I wouldn't really count that for much. Because it was like maybe 40
It
minutes.
was
at most.
definitely an hour each time.
The state of fear, of course.
Nope. Nope.
Why are you
We gotta
this
kill
way?
this guy.
No!
We
Hey,
gotta-
Kako, did you
Yeah?
get that picture?
What picture?
The force
Apparently,
game.
Kiri sent you a picture.
Okay,
As foretold.
yeah, I suppose. Yes, I do have it.
I might.
Foreskin
Oh.
I have
time.
in my DMs. Yes, I should put it on stream, huh?
No. Well, you can put it on stream if you want. It's not gonna be on my stream.
I'm gonna put it as a
Foreskin.
VTuber item.
No!
Terrifying.
Okay, so
I
I
the
had some
power
questions.
And all of you.
Yes, I love
I
questions.
had some
Actually,
questions.
no, I hate questions. Never ask me a question ever.
Well, my questions are mainly for 6. With
Oh,
Oh, I
my
see how
homework-
it is.
the
I see how it
homework.
is. I see how it is. You will
Well-
be shot with every gun in the land.
My hope was that the homework that Kako had would be questions for you, Carius.
What? You never said this. I was just gonna ask you like, questions and topic points. I see you have a favorite. I see how you have a favorite.
I have
have
a question.
Sorry, I'm
Yes.
loud enough to be on your mic.
I-
I'm sorry.
I have a question, but that's okay. I'll hold it for the.
No, ask your fucking question while
I
you're on
know
the
it's
stage.
okay. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I get it.
I'll
I'm
hold my
shy.
question like a fart,
I'm
too.
shy. If like a fart, dude, that's crazy. One time,
Because I have
never
10
mind.
questions. So
Recently, I was scared. I was gonna shit my pants. I thought the story, dude, and I was like, dude, they have no bathroom here. How can you have a fucking public like space and have 0 bathroom for me to go in? What if I shit my pants in public? Then it's your fault.
I went when
Yes.
I was doing
Yeah.
DoorDash once. I had to go to the bathroom. I stopped at 2 gas stations, and both of them had their bathroom out of order. And I was like, well, I guess I'll go fuck myself. That was an ordeal. It was a fun time.
Okay,
myself.
so real shit. I would piss myself too,
I
okay.
myself in public.
like on purpose.
No, because there's no Starbucks that would let me go in without paying them.
Fucking awful.
Well, you didn't
Awful.
want to know Starbucks?
That's
You want a Starbucks?
that's
Get a little cup
that's
of
what they
Starbucks.
use for the
Go to
drinks.
bathroom.
That's why you gotta.
Yeah, exactly. That's why you need to like.
Anyway,
so I'm gonna throw most of my questions out the window. I did want to hear, Kako, you had some bullet points you wanted to hit, and I do kind of want to hear some of them.
Mm.
What bullet points did I want to hit?
I mean,
Like,
you had a bunch of questions.
Oh, this one is nothing to do, play balloons. Oh wait, no, that's a different page. Um,
The
Wow.
notes is mixed up.
the notes is Skella. What are? Oh wait, no, that's a different one too. Oh fuck.
Where
Hail
is
Mary.
Skella?
Fuck Hail
Fuck Hail Mary.
Oh.
Velveeta, Kraft Singles, or Cheese Whiz.
Oh.
Can I kill all of them?
No,
No.
you have to
I
fuck
don't.
one,
That's,
and you
I
have
don't
to
really. I
be
don't.
bound
I don't
in
like.
holy
I
matrimony.
don't like cheese that
Games.
much. I don't
You
like
play
cheese that
games.
much.
Straight up, this guy does not
I
like
don't like
cheese.
cheese that
I'll be
much.
like,
I
hey,
do
I
like
made this
cheese.
thing, and he's like, oh,
It's
it's
not
got
that I don't
cheese, I
like
don't want
cheese.
it.
It's just I don't like too much cheese. I
Carius,
don't
are you a
eat
little
just
picky
cheese on its
wicky? Are
own.
you a little picky
I
wicky like
am.
Silas
I
was?
am. I am. I'm very
Silas
picky.
picky.
I'm super autistic, and I know what I
Silas-
like for the
Silas,
most
like,
part.
I'm not picky, but doesn't like anything that I add extra
Oh,
to.
oh, stop it.
Me adds extra Parmesan cheese. I'm not a big fan.
Yeah, that's not being like. I'm picky, but I'm not
You don't
a big
like
fan. It's like
eggs,
not
you
as
don't
being picky
You don't like
apparently.
eggs. You don't like caramel. You don't like cinnamon. You don't like what the fuck else? You don't like. You hate fish. All forms of seafood done out the window. How is that?
For
not
me,
picky?
it has. For me, it's like whatever the end result is. The ingredients don't matter as long as what it is something I enjoy, right?
Mm.
It's just that there's certain ingredients I know that I've never ever enjoyed in anything, so I just avoid them naturally. Cheese is not one of them, though. I don't know why 6 things I don't like any goddamn cheese. I eat so much shit with cheese. I eat pizza. I eat mac and cheese. I
Last
just don't want to
night-
eat fucking
okay.
singles or like cheese sticks or.
Last
I don't want
night-
like just a cheese pizza though. I
Yeah,
would like some
okay.
toppings on there.
So last night I brought home a pizza from my work, right? And
Yeah.
it was like 3 slices of sausage and the rest of it was cheese. And I was like, hey, I got you a pizza. Now you can eat this for a little bit. And he's like, I'll eat the sausage ones. I won't eat the plain cheese slices. What's the difference?
One has sausage and one doesn't.
Then put sausage on it.
We don't have sausage.
Go buy sausage.
Why would I buy sausage? It was like 8 p.m.
8 p.m.'s not that late, Carius.
Yeah, the store was open. You literally walked to the store at
It's too late for
9:30
me
the
to-
other day.
It's too late for me to want to actually go to the store and buy sausage to put on a pizza that's cold.
You know what we had? An oven and hot dogs. You could put hot dogs on it.
Oh, you could put hot dogs on it.
I don't know how would hot dogs on pizza taste. I've never.
I mean, you
tried
get like
that.
the all beef Frank one, so it probably would taste
just
pretty
like
damn
sausage.
good. Yeah.
Mhm.
I put hot dogs in my mac and cheese. That shit yum.
Mhm.
That shit's
That-
so good.
that
You put
shit
chili
yum.
in your mac and cheese?
I don't, but I've seen some people do that.
Dude,
Or at
chili
least, like,
mac
the
is
chili
fucking
sauce.
legit.
I
I'm
do
not
make
really a fan
a
of chili mac.
chili thing that is it's like the macaroni noodles, but it's chili.
Mm.
Can't even
And
tell
it's
they're
got some
hot
ground
dogs.
beef in it.
Ooh.
Give me that glizzy.
Give me that glizzy.
Do you know I won a hot dog eating contest last year?
He's a liar.
So I mean, the question still remains: fuck, kill, marry, Velveeta, Kraft Singles, and Cheese Whiz.
I'll go.
Well,
okay.
I got
go,
this.
Go, please, please.
Oh,
please.
okay. I was gonna say, fuck Cheese Whiz. I fuck heavy with Cheese Whiz.
Cheese Whiz.
Marry Velveeta because that shit pretty baller, and kill Kraft Singles because that shit plastic.
All right, I got this.
Yeah.
I got this. I'm marrying the Cheese Whiz, and then I'm fucking the Velveeta because it seems like probably the only one I could fuck realistically, and then I'm killing
speaking
the
of
Kraft.
fucking
The
food.
Kraft.
Sorry.
The what's it called? The Velveeta tends to be kind of goopy. So like
See,
you
that's
could
my
fuck
Yeah,
it
that's what I'm
pretty
saying. That's what I'm
easy.
saying. That's like that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Like you could realistically,
Yeah.
that's probably the most fuckable one of the three,
Mhm.
unless you want to like stick the Cheese Whiz up and then like just squirt it.
And it comes out of your
See,
mouth.
Okay,
Mhm.
I would go
That's vile. I hate that I
Fuck.
said that.
fuck the cheese.
Say, can
Whiz.
we strike that from the record? Hey,
Striking
ma'am,
for the record.
get that off the transcript. I don't want to see it on
Hey,
there.
Carius, you should read the chat.
Editor, cut this out of the video.
It's one of your-
Editor, cut this out of the video.
You should read the thing that's in the chat, Carius.
What chat? Where? Huh?
The Twitch chat.
I don't know what a Twitch
Please
chat
don't
is.
emote spam.
Not that one. The thing that Descending said.
Hang on. They call it pound cake because you can fuck it.
There we go.
Is that
There
the
we
one?
go. Yes.
Is that the one
Yes.
you wanted?
Yes, I really did want you to read that because you've done that so many times. It's really you haven't fucked pound cake so many times.
It's called pound cake because you can fuck it.
He's fucked pound cake a lot, like a lot.
It's not true.
What is one item that all of you have fucked?
Item?
Nico May.
Oh, I don't think I've fucked like a food item ever.
Pound cake?
I haven't fucked a pound cake.
I
Can
feel
I-
embarrassed asking this question now.
Can I take a moment? Can I just take a quick timeout moment? Because
What's
I saw May in chat,
Hi, man.
and
I mean,
they posted their Tummy Tuesday on Twitter, and goddamn. Goddamn.
Silas like,
Damn.
can I
Goddamn.
have 5 seconds to be
Every time-
really down bad, please?
Had to bring
This is
the
my
stream
stream.
to.
Let me
Bro
know
brought
that.
bro brought the stream to a halt to be like, oh shit, my bone is nice right now.
Hey, I want to acknowledge greatness.
That's valid. That's valid. I
valid,
appreciate
that's
someone
valid.
who sees good shit in this world and is like, that's good shit.
Real shit, real shit.
May,
Have I-
keep up the good work.
Silas, when are
Yes.
we putting you in like the sluttiest outfit possible? When are we like
Do it
putting you
fucking
in like
now,
in like a
please.
when are we putting you in like the street corner outfit?
Oh, my tits are here! I forgot to pick up my tits before I came inside.
What, like in the mail?
you're gonna
Yeah.
go. Are you gonna leave the collab right now? to
No,
go
I'm
get
not
your
gonna leave the collab to
tits?
go
No,
pick up my
it's
tits.
Okay, you
What?
can interrupt.
No,
It's
bring them.
okay,
No, go
no
get them. Go
problem.
get them.
No,
Bring them.
I
Put them
don't-
on the screen.
no.
Put them on.
No.
Put them on.
No.
No.
No. No.
No.
No.
Wait,
No.
so
Pressure.
I don't think I've fucked any food. I'm still stuck on that. I don't think I have fucked any food.
Has
Maybe
anyone
like a
here
cup of ramen?
fucked the
That knows.
food?
My chat knows.
What did you
I'm a
fuck?
bean fucker. I fucked a can of beans.
I would be so scared
Yeah,
to
you gotta
have
do
my
what you gotta
penis
do.
near an open can. What? Aren't you at risk of cutting it?
I was trying not to get circumcised by the fucking Rosaria baked beans rim.
Why?
made you
Wait,
decide to do
Were they
it?
refried?
They were refried beans. And
Why would the quality, like, what would the preparation of the beans matter? You're still fucking a can of beans.
I
It's
feel like
so
I feel like it does
strange.
matter a little bit.
It's not more
It's-
strange if they're
It's
refried.
pureed beans versus whole beans. It does matter.
I mean, I don't-
But
I
why
don't
did
know
you
if it
fuck
matters
the
that much.
beans?
it was so caught up under my foreskin. I had to clean it out.
Ah!
Yeah, rate it 1 to 10, Kako. How would you rate the beans?
The beans themselves, I didn't finish them.
Did you finish
I mean,
in
how'd you rate
them?
the fucking
You did
of
not.
the beans?
You did not
Oh.
eat the beans afterwards.
I
No, you did not
eat
do
the
that.
beans, but I left it on the counter, and when I came out the next day, they were missing.
They were taken as a sample.
The Costco sample.
Did you
Yeah.
did you nut in the beans?
I did not nut in the beans. I did one single thrust and said, "Bro, this is not for me."
This sucks. No, like what? Of course.
Did you
He
warm
did
them
it on
up?
chat.
What?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a good point.
We
You
were
should've warmed
there!
them up. You should've
Oh, I
warmed them
thought
up.
you meant live. No, I did not do
No,
it live.
no. We did it in a. It was in a private chat. It was me. It was what, Nano?
It was just a bunch of friends, and
Yeah.
and then
Are we not allowed to name them?
Did you warm the beans up before you fucked them?
no,
That's the real
It
question.
was a cold day and I wasn't thinking straight, and chat ran me through the ringer on stream, and it's been 12 hours and I was tired, and my best friend just asked me, Kako, I don't have a penis. What would it be like to fuck a can of beans? And I said, I got you, buddy.
See, that's the thing. You weren't like doing it just for you. You were doing it as an experiment. For a friend.
Science. I
Scientific.
understand.
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah,
understand. Carius, can you fuck a can of beans?
What? No.
Can I assist you in fucking a can of beans?
Can I
No.
hold the can of beans?
Can I hold the can while you fuck it?
I'm all right. I'm all right. I'm not gonna do.
Damn it! Damn
I will
it!
not be participating in that.
Roommates like these, am I right?
Okay,
Ah.
so I do have a genuine question, right?
Yes.
I-
Oh, which-
Yes.
How often, when like people find out that you're roommates, do people immediately assume the two of you are fucking?
Sorry, I was slamming the table a couple of times.
Significantly less than they used to.
Okay.
I will say, at least from my end.
For us, it was pretty frequent for like the first.
They
Oh,
still do.
couple of
They
months.
still do.
They still
I
do it,
still get
yeah.
comments of people being like, "What about Carius? He's right there. Just fuck him." No, I'm good. I'll pass.
Less on your
Uh,
end.
neither
Silas,
of us are
more on
sh-
mine still.
Yes. And to be fair, on my end, there a little bit was coming from me because I was making a lot of jokes about it. And then
I
Kako
mean,
came to me and
yeah.
was like, hey, do people make jokes about us being roommates? And I'm like, yeah, I make those jokes. And he's like, stop!
Don't do that anymore! We make those jokes.
I still kind of do to a point.
Yeah.
Because it is kind of funny. There is a video I posted a long time ago where the entire joke is that I had a body pillow asset and that I was saying that was my boyfriend, the body pillow, and that I went off screen and I made clapping noises like I was fucking the body pillow, okay? The amount of people that genuinely thought, 1, I had a boyfriend, 2, I was like introducing chat to my boyfriend, and 3, thought that was Carius! The body pillow is actually insane. Genuinely fucking insane. And I do not understand it to this day why people thought that the body pillow was Carius.
Ooh.
Do I look like a body pillow to you guys?
Yes.
I have a big metal plate on my chest. I would not be comfortable in a bed.
Do your...
You don't know my life.
I
Metal plate on chest would go well with the metal plate in my head.
You think so?
Evan.
Oh.
You think so? Why do you got a metal plate in your head?
You can like rub them together.
Talk about it. You're asking too many questions.
Thank you for the follow.
The date's over.
Damn.
I'm gonna put
this day is over. Damn, what the fuck? Why are you ruining it for all of us, Carius? What the fuck, God?
The day is over. Me when I sleep at 4 p.m. in Stardew Valley.
Damn, the sun went down.
Days. I mean, when I water my crops, but I don't want to do anything else for the rest of the day, so I just fucking go to bed at like 11.
I've not seen evidence that he's not a body pillow. That's true.
Did we have any? Okay, I did. Let me get out some of my questions here.
Yeah, what's up?
I did also.
It's too late. You said you discarded them. You said you discarded them. It's too late. They're gone.
No, they're still here.
I ate them. Okay, I can go over there and eat them right now.
That's true.
Hey!
Kako, go do that. Go do that.
6.
Hi.
And Carius.
Hi.
Yeah.
You're right next to me. You're right next to me. Can you stop yelling like through me?
Nope.
I know it's in when you're out the other for me, but you know.
Yeah, what's up, buddy?
We won.
How did you two meet?
I have no idea.
Twitter.
Oh, he posted a video harassing one of those art
a scammer, yeah.
He posted a video asking one of those AI art bots to generate to draw him a duck. Yeah. And I was like, this is a good video, and then I followed him.
I saw Carius a lot on Twitter before and then because Carius would just post the most insane fucking shit and I'm like, this got kind of funny. And then I think our first ever conversation was me sending him a Happy Meal box and being like, look what I got. And he was like, dude, that shit awesome. I'm like, yeah, it came with Pokemon cards. I think that was our first conversation, yeah.
I don't remember our first conversations all that well. We talked like once or twice, but at some point in like 2024, in like, I want to say late April or May, we just started talking and instantly we were like best friends in like a day.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes you just talk to someone, you're like, okay, yeah, that's the new ride
what
guy right
started
there.
it?
I know that one.
What started it was all those reacts were on Twitter when people were like, yeah, but the thing is I had sent you the react like months prior. And I thought it was really funny because I was teaching you what the react meant, and then it came back and I was like, see, Carius, look, and then you were like, give me your Discord immediately. I was like, okay. You said it like that. You said, give me your Discord immediately. And I was like,
I bet I did. I
okay.
probably did. That sounds like something I would do.
Yeah,
just,
yeah.
Like, out of nowhere, be like, you should fucking add me on Discord or I'll kill you or something.
Yeah. A couple of roommates who are best friends. Imagine being best friends with your roommate.
It's true. I mean, I can't imagine. Okay, here's the thing I don't get. I don't get people who live with people that they're not close with at all. Like, you used to see like fucking ads on like Craigslist and shit. Like, I need a roommate. Yeah. I could not imagine. I couldn't fathom just living with a random person I don't know.
What if you're desperate and you're trying to save money?
So I had
I guess.
I had a couple of random roommates, and honestly, they're the worst things ever. Like, genuinely, like one of my worst roommates ever was a random assignment because you rented out the room of the apartment. The problem is that she was the most like dirty person I think I've ever met. Like, I'm talking, she would cook with a lot of oil, but she wouldn't clean it up. So the entire floor of the kitchen was always covered in like a sheen of oil that you would slip on. And like, she had no concept of like food safety, so she would just leave like raw chicken breast just like on the shelf in the fridge, just out, open. And I don't know how she was alive at this point. I don't know how she didn't accidentally kill herself by eating something contaminated at this point.
Dude, my last roommate shat on the walls.
What?
I'm not even joking. Like, he was just unaware of like his body, so like he would just not wipe all the way, and then when he goes to the shower, we shared a bathroom, he would press his butt against the wall, and there would just be shit on the walls when I'm trying to go to take a shower, and I'm like, that is fucking disgusting, dude. And I said, hello, dude. Can you wipe your own shit off the fucking wall?
Oh my God. That's fucking crazy. That is actually insane.
So I'll do it after the raid. Who's a Final Fantasy 14 player and a fighting game player. So
average fighting game player.
Oh my God. Not now. I can't wipe my shit off the wall. Oh my God.
Did you guys ever see this old ass fucking video of this kid playing like fucking Mafia or some shit? And like, yeah, he's just like quietly talking. His mom comes in and he's like, go to the bath. She's like, go to the bathroom. You're shitting yourself. I can smell it. Go to the bathroom. He's like, no, not yet. Oh, yeah.
No, not yet. Not
it's
yet.
a fucking fascinating. It's like uncomfortable to watch.
Not yet.
He's also in a.
You're shitting yourself.
He's in a single player game too. He can pause it.
Yeah, like not yet. Not yet.
How did you guys meet,
like
by
that?
the way?
Yeah, let's talk about that
How
instead.
did we meet?
I ran into Kako.
I'm sorry. Ow, my head. Ow.
With your
I
with
ran
your
to
Jeep
Kako
Grand
on
Cherokee.
Twitch. Back when it was 1.0 Kako model, and I had just met Skell, and Skell was like always sending me talent. What the fuck is going on with my music? I'm sorry. So Skell was always sending me new talent and new people to show off, and I wanted to be like, I want to do that for Skell. I want to show Skell a new talent of a person. And I ran to Kako. I watched all of their first stream. I don't remember exactly what the stream was. It was my first stream of Kako's. I don't know if it was Kako's first stream. But after watching that, I sent Kako's Twitch to Skell and was like, check out this bunny. It was fucking Back to the Future. I was like, you know that new bunny you've been looking for? Well, listen to this.
Check this shit out.
I think I was talking about Bussy on VR chat.
It wasn't.
Like,
I know it wasn't a VR
about?
chat stream.
Oh,
I know
no.
it wasn't a VR chat stream.
It was me.
Because it had your model.
I had a model on VR chat.
No, but I mean, like, it had like your live 2D model. But I couldn't tell you exactly what it was. But I sent
about Bussy, not in VR chat.
But then like, so I sent that to Skell. Skell started messaging them. I started messaging them because we all kind of were hanging out in the same group, and then we started talking, hanging out more, and then it just sort of evolved from there. And then one day, Kako, you might know this better than I do about when you asked me to move.
Did I? Oh my gosh. It was, I think it was a year before you actually moved, and I was like, hey, I hate my roommate. Hey, you visited.
I hate this fucking guy, man.
Hey, you visited California recently, right? Do you like it? Okay, you loved it? Cool.
Okay, you live with me now.
Hello.
Grabby hands.
Welcome to my house.
You're not leaving ever.
So how that started was December 2022. I do this thing, highly recommend it for everybody. There's a portion of time called the week between. It is the week between Christmas and New Year's. It is the best time to go visit places because everybody goes home for the fucking holidays. So I was in San Francisco from December 24th to January 2nd. Specifically the city of San Francisco. I had to travel a long way to visit people, but I did end up visiting Kako after a very, very long trip. and
I live within a 100-mile radius, at least of wherever that is. By the way, I don't even know what San Francisco is.
But I mean specifically,
I never heard of San Francisco.
Christmas dinner in Chinatown. Mwah, nothing beats Christmas dinner in Chinatown. Anyway,
what about like being gifted $2 billion? Would that
that might beat it? Actually,
what if?
You know
what about driving a jet ski, but it can go underwater because it's also a submarine? It is also a submarine. Would that not be?
Yeah, that's actually better. Honestly,
I would say $2 billion still doesn't beat Christmas in Chinatown.
Would being able to instantly understand and comprehend every single word in a book just by touching it beat Christmas dinner in Chinatown?
No, because you know what?
You don't think so?
You know what I could do with $2 billion?
What?
Christmas dinner in Chinatown.
That's true. That's true.
Then you have an extra two.
Then you can have then you can have multiple
quite
Christmas
a few
dinners.
more money.
Yeah.
You know what?
Have a lot of Christmas dinners.
You know
in
what
Chinatown.
book I would understand? You know what book I'd understand instantly? How to learn Chinese. And then you know what I do with that knowledge?
You go have Christmas dinner in Chinatown. Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
So I had visited Kako. We had talked a little bit. I was like, man, I would love to move to California because I've never moved. I lived in Alaska for 32 years, shouting out my age. And Kako was like, hey, I hate my fucking roommate. Do you want to move in down here? And I was like, sure. Gorsh.
Gorsh, Gorsh, Kako.
And so you push your house into the ocean and you
floated down.
He did the fucking up maneuver. He just had a bunch of balloons.
I had to. Yeah, no. Here's the difference between where I'm at then and where I'm at now, is that Kako and I rent this apartment, 2-bedroom, 2-bath. That was a specific quantifier for the story that he mentioned earlier, that there had to be 2 bathrooms.
I don't want you to put your poo-poo on the walls. You can't.
I know!
Carius, what if I left shit on the walls? What would you do?
I'd be furious. I'd be actually mad at you.
Like, sorry, I didn't mean
I'd be furious with myself.
What if I did it on accident?
I would
what if it wasn't malicious?
With a hammer.
But like, I moved from a small town where I had a federal job. I worked with the federal government, making like $65,000 a year, paying off my mortgage for my home.
Mortgage.
After you know the mortgage I was saddled with after my divorce.
Great.
You know, I think I called the wrong person Unk earlier.
That's why Silas pointed out he was surprised you called Kako Unk, because he was like, it's not me this time.
I had a friend who called me Unk, and now I'm everybody's internet uncle because I don't like being called daddy.
That's valid.
Hey, Unk, can I have uppies?
Hey, father, can you get away from me?
No.
Are you the kind of uncle that like blames all of their problems on people around them with a rifle?
No, I'm the kind of uncle that buys you beer and cigarettes and be like, don't tell your dad.
Don't tell your fucking dad.
Don't tell your dad. We're gonna go shoot off fireworks at the lake. Don't tell your dad.
We're gonna go like out into the yard and just create a massive fuck off bonfire out of a couple trees I cut down. You wanna hang out?
You wanna hang out? Drink beer, don't tell your dad.
Drink beer, don't tell your dad. I know you're like 16, but you could probably handle this fucking absinthe, dude. You got this.
What your dad got you? A BB gun? Nah, get the BB gun out of here. Here's the 22,
get that piece of shit out of here. Here, try this shit. And he hands you like a fucking
like just straight up a Glock.
Here you go. Here's a 30-06. Go shoot at some deers, bro.
Here's a red hat. This is make America.
I want you. You live in the United States of America. You're gonna need to know what it feels like to watch the life drain from the living creature's eyes.
All right. Unk, sit down, both of you. Unk, sit down. Sit down.
All right, uncles, sit down.
Oh, Jesus. Oh.
So I basically moved because I had to make like a major change in my life because I was feeling stagnant.
Mm-hmm.
And I had never lived in like a big city, which prompts me into my next question. But 6.
Yeah.
If you don't mind revealing, what prompted your change to want to move?
I lived with my parents after college, and I didn't want to live with my parents because I had the taste of freedom because I went to college, and I was sleeping at my parents' house, and I was like, dog, I can't take this no more. I can't take this no more. Love my parents.
Definitely a lot of factors that went into you not wanting to live in your parents' house.
Yeah, like I like my parents, I really do. But part of the issue was that my desk was in the what used to be dining room, and so I was never able to stream or do anything because people would just walk in, and for some reason I don't understand it to this day. So much of my family will just walk in and say my whole ass name. So it'd be like I'm streaming, and they'd be like, Silas Smiles VTuber, and I'm like, dog, can you not just like completely might as well just give them my social at this point. So
Silas Quincy Smiles Esquire Jr.
Yes, exactly. That was just that was the
number 4.
that was the casual greeting, and so I would just be like, oh, can we not? So then I wasn't really able to stream much.
That VOD.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that one's gone.
Wasn't able to stream much. It was really hot. I don't like California. It was way too fucking hot. I don't like living in the desert. So I was like, I just would rather move anywhere that has greenery.
I remember those streams. I remember the 6 public desk streams.
Public desk.
Public desk.
Me when I
streams?
stream from the internet cafe.
What? Public desk streams? What?
Well, I mean, like because your desk was out in the open where it used to be.
Oh yeah,
is what you just said.
My brother would come over very often. My mom would sometimes pop by and be like, "Hi, mom." My mom. The problem with streaming at home was I would just say the most obscene things, and my mom would just be like, because I couldn't see my parents' bedroom door from where my desk was. So she would just kind of poke her head around the corner when I would say something particularly weird. One time I said I was going to suck somebody off through their jorts. And my mom just pokes her head around the corner. It's like 5 in the morning. I don't know why she's awake. And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, fuck. Oh, fuck.
Get out of here, Mom. Get the fuck out of here.
Get out of my room, Mom. I was actually playing Minecraft Dungeon, so it's really funny. Like, my mom. I'm playing Minecraft.
How fucking mad would you be if when you're streaming, I come over to your room and like open the door and stand just outside of the door and just keep bothering you, and then the very moment that you say, get out of my room, I'll just be like, I'm not in your room because I'm in the doorway. I'm not in your room. I'm not in your room. I
would probably physically push you out of the fucking like the hallway. I would ferry you back to your desk.
6.
Can't do that.
What if Carius made you a delicious pasta meal and then charged into your room playing the like
Wait, did you see a couple streams ago where he brought me a kid cuisine?
No.
I was streaming, I had a desk cam, and I was doing like those little eggs where you break them away and it has a fossil inside. And this guy he asks me if I'm hungry and comes back in like 5 minutes and has a fucking kid cuisine.
That's very funny.
It was really, really gross. It was really
What if I
do not taste good.
cooked you? What if, as a bit, I cooked you like a really wonderful looking, fantastic dinner meal, and I walk into your room and was like, surprise, I made you dinner, and then I dropped it all over the floor and started crying.
Oh, buddy, I would probably eat it off the floor to make you stop crying. I would pick that shit up and I would just eat it, cat hair and all.
Carius, it sounded like when I had mentioned the pasta with the that you had a question about it.
That was what I was the thing I just said was what I was gonna say.
Because that happened.
I fortunately
Kako
remembered.
did that to me.
That's awesome. That's fucking awesome.
It was during stream. Wait, no, was it during stream?
It was during stream, yes.
Oh,
there is a stream. where I'm just talking, and it's just in the background very quietly.
Here's your pasta, bitch.
Here's your pasta, bitch.
That's good. That's
That's
good.
good. That's really good.
So,
Thank you.
Silas, I'm gonna
Yes.
need you to put.
You hang on. Hang on. Kako. Do that again. Do that again, but louder.
Silas!
Thank you.
I even knew it was coming.
Silas!
I'm obsessed with that. That was very funny. I liked that bit a lot.
It's very, very, very good.
Before the stream, it seemed like Silas was running a little late. We were like, "Where is he? Where's he?
Yeah.
Is he taking a second?" And then like, Kako's like, "Is that him?" Silas! And
And he went, "Ah!"
and I was like, "Wait, that's good. That's funny as fuck. Do that more. Do that a ton." And I've been every time he says Silas, I think of that. And I'm like, ask him to do it again. Make him do it again. Do the bit.
And now
Do the
Six
funny-
has started to do it.
Do it right. Do it. Do it right.
Right, doing it in regards to saying Carius or doing it in regards to saying
It's like a
Silas?
clicker. It's like a clicker. It's like a Silas.
Silas!
It's a good bit.
Silas, I'm gonna need you to reveal to them why you bought 60 fucking eggs from Costco.
What the fuck? What? You have 60
yeah.
eggs?
Not right now. But I'm gonna need you to I need you to tell them your thought process behind why you bought 60 fucking eggs from Costco. You weren't gonna eat a single one.
What?
Okay,
Can I eat one of them?
so I am a very I'm a somewhat literal person
Okay.
Eggs are so hard.
when it
It's
comes
a good start.
to instructional tasks given to me.
Uh-huh.
If I have any wiggle room, I'm going to fill in the blanks to the best of my ability, and the best of my ability is not the best ability. It's just the best of my ability, which is poor. So,
Okay, fair enough. I understand.
I pick up. I actually found the messages, and I'm gonna screenshot it because it's very good.
I want to see
Got it.
this.
That's a VTuber item.
Yes. Yeah. New VTuber item.
I just see that.
I guess
I just saw the
video.
link of you linking the silicone boobs that you got in
Yeah,
Discord.
aren't they awesome?
Boobies.
Like
Boobies.
sick, right? Sick though.
Can you wear those to off Kai? Can I honk them?
Yes, I will absolutely. I will be training in them, and I will wear them to off Kai one day.
And I'll be
Awesome.
like, what if you put like a clown horn noise and like
I need the Discord noise.
So okay, so the eggs. Okay.
Hey.
So Kako
Hey.
is like, I have a mission for you. The mission, if you choose to accept it, which you should, is I need you to go to Costco and I need you to pick up some eggs. Well, and some other things. There's some items. You were very specific about some of the items you wanted me to pick up. You were like, specifically this yogurt, specifically this grain. I need these things in this specific order. And I was
Okay.
like, perfect. Great. We can do that. Got it. But as far as eggs, the message was bring eggs. That's it. That's the only message. So I was like, okay. Kako used to boil a bunch of eggs for work. So Kako likes eggs. Kako eats a lot of eggs. Kako didn't specify how many eggs. Kako's at work right now. I don't know if they'll answer me. I should just come up with how many eggs I think Kako would want. This is 60 eggs? Or sorry, it's 5 dozen eggs for $10.
That's a
Kako
pretty
loves
good fucking
deals.
deal.
Wait, that's actually an
Kako's-
insane
Kako-
deal.
Kako loves deals. Kako loves eggs. Deal for eggs. Pick up 5
You
dozen
what?
eggs. Bring
No,
it outside.
unironically, no. I think you were I think you were correct here.
I think you made the right
60
move.
eggs for $10 is fucking insane.
That's
Now-
that's good.
You need to know. You know, you tell me how you're gonna get rid of 60 eggs in 20 days.
Now,
A lot of
I
quiche.
then am so proud of my deals that I sent Kako a message. Oh, it's behind all of us. There we go. You can put it on me specifically.
Oh no.
So
I don't see it.
oh, here we go. I've
Indeed.
strapped it to myself, so it should appear now.
I don't see it.
No.
Really?
Can you send it?
Yes.
If you send it, I'll put it on.
Okay.
I'll also put downstream.
There.
Put it.
Got
Put
it.
it in.
Okay. So I put it in there, and I'm so happy with it. And I go, I do good.
Oh, hey, you did it.
Immediately.
That's
Kako
Oh,
was
they're
like,
here now. Okay.
No!
No!
Here, I'll put up
No!
here. It's no.
No!
At the exclamation point. That's so funny. Oh my god.
No!
How are we gonna finish 60 eggs? Usually we get 24, then good for 3 weeks. No reply. Eggs go bad in like 3 weeks. I can't eat 60 eggs in 3 weeks. I barely eat 7 in 1. No reply. Plan. You will be eating things that use a lot of eggs with me for the next few weeks.
Incredible.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. We need to kill these guys. Who are we killing, Skella? Which one of us is dying?
Six.
One of us dies first.
Yeah.
Six,
Oh,
what would
God.
you do if you asked me to pick up some mandarins for the store and I brought 1,000 of them? To
I
your
would
house?
unironically be really excited. I really like mandarins. I'm like, dude, I'm not gonna run out anytime soon. I would take him to work. Oh my god. One of my coworkers, he saw I was eating a mandarin. He's like, that looks really good. And I always bring 2. And so I kind of like pull one out of my bag and handed it to him. And he was like, oh. Like, I saw his like eyes like light up. And dude, I would take him to work. I would give him to my coworkers. I'd be the favorite.
You gotta do that. You gotta do that and be like, I actually have the lunch bag that just spawns mandarins. I can reach in here and pull out a mandarin. There's always gonna be.
There's
one in
always
there.
one in here.
And-
Hey, Carius.
Yeah,
Can
what's
I
up?
fuck the Mandarin bag?
You can. That's allowed. It probably wouldn't be great, but you could do it.
I don't know.
It's
Because
It's a
the
free country,
juice
man. You can do it. It's a
When
free
the
country. Do whatever you
juice-
want.
is
Okay,
not
let's
Like,
get-
orange
in
juice
your
in my dick.
mouth. When the juice is not
Can
in
I-
your mouth, it
Can I just say the part
Feels weird.
that is the most frustrating about all of it is I still get people being like, I can't believe you were such a silly Billy buying 60 eggs. How could you, you silly Billy?
I
I
like
went
Kako's
to work.
despair.
I went to work and I said, coworkers, I done goofed. I bought 60 eggs. And I don't think we're gonna be able to eat all these eggs because I don't eat eggs. Here's the thing, I don't eat eggs. I don't like eggs. So that's the biggest problem with all of this is that I didn't know how many eggs to buy because I don't eat eggs.
Yeah, if you were able to eat them, that'd be no problem. 60 eggs, we can go through that. But I had to make every single quiche, omelet, scrambled eggs, everything.
Okay, but here's the thing that's frustrating is I still get shit for it. When I went to work, I'm like, coworkers, I bought so many eggs. And my coworker's like, how many eggs do you have? And I'm like, I got 5 dozen eggs. So 60 eggs. And my coworker's like, how about we take some eggs off your hands? And I'm like, how much? He's like, I will buy, what, 30 for 10 bucks?
So you became an egg dealer.
Oh my god,
Well, I
wait! You got 20 eggs for free.
Made a
30
profit.
eggs. Free 30 eggs. And yet it's still a fuck up. Silas fucked up. Silas done goofed. No!
Illegal
Silas
resale
made profit!
eggs. Unironically,
Silas
Silas,
got a good deal.
my egg guy has been kind of disappointing me. Can you be my new egg plug?
Yes.
That's
You
why
have an
that's
egg
why you
guy?
started.
Egg plug? Egg...
Yeah, I got an egg guy.
Wait a minute.
egg plug specifically?
Egg plug.
Egg plug?
You could shove the extra eggs up your ass or something. I don't know. If you're into that, you know.
Whoa! Whoa!
Hard boil.
I wasn't gonna just come out and say it, but wow!
Oh my god, that makes me think of a Yahoo Answers post from way back in the day where it was like, I was masturbating with an egg and I didn't know what to do with it afterwards, and I put it in the fridge and I came back and I think my brother ate it. What do I do?
I mean, what can be done?
Yeah, at that point, the egg, when the damage is done, the damage. First off, why were you jerking off with an egg? Second, why'd you put it back in the fucking fridge? And third, why do you think that there's something you need to do in this situation? You just silently move on with your day, and no, you just know in the back of your head that someone ate your jerk egg.
I think, yeah, the ship has sailed. Like, you just gotta make peace with that, I guess. That a series of choices were made.
You guys ever joked it around a food item, or like holding another food item in the other hand?
I mean, like I've jerked off while eating pizza before. That's great, actually.
Oh yeah. So that's Pizza Jack. Okay.
Pizza Jack. Yeah.
I mean, I have had to completion a cup of ramen.
Okay.
Did you start jerking it while you started eating the ramen and you finished the ramen?
It's like
and
the bean story, but with a cup of ramen.
Wait, you fucked a ramen cup?
Yeah.
Why haven't I heard of this? I thought we were roommates.
I mean, this didn't happen here.
You fucked a ramen cup to completion.
Is this not weird? Is this weird?
I've heard other people have done this, but I don't know anybody that's done this.
I thought I was the weird one.
I jacked it with the burger after stream. It was so fucking good. I like nutted and it ruined the monitor.
Wait.
Was the ramen still in it and hot? Yes, of course.
Did
I
you
heated it up specifically for the point of fucking it.
What'd you do after you completed with the ramen?
Do you really want to know?
Did you eat it? Did you eat it?
He's not answering.
He fucking ate the cum ramen! He ate the fucking cum ramen! Sometimes
silence can be deafening.
Hey, six. It was delicious.
Audio by like 20%. Oh fuck, I guess I am quiet.
I was quiet once. Now why would you go and do that?
Sorry.
Now why would you go and do that?
I respect Silas more for not wasting food.
Valid.
What about now?
Holy shit.
I think we're okay now. Hey, thanks for the raid.
Whoa!
Hi! We're talking about cum ramen.
Cum ramen. Anura, have you ever fucked food?
Have you ever fucked the food?
Recycling! No, not recycling!
Leave none the way.
Oh.
Silas, did the ramen make you big and strong? No wasted protein. Oh my god.
What about Nasco?
How?
Sorry.
I
had another question.
Yes, I love questions. I hate questions, actually.
I'm scared of what your question's gonna entail.
Raiders, have you fucked food?
Yeah, have you fucked food? Have you put your wiener in something and went, wow, my wiener is inside of food? Or have you put food inside of you?
My wee wee.
No,
never.
Wee wee. Never? No. I feel very normal for never having fucked food now.
No, we can change that.
You can be less normal if you want. It's a free country. You can do whatever you want.
If you could fuck any food, what would you fuck?
So there was a tier list that I saw a long time ago, and I cannot find it. It was someone who fucked a bunch of fruit, and they ranked them on a tier list. And I quote, they said, "Papaya is nature's fleshlight." So papaya. Papaya.
Yeah, I figured you would go with papaya then.
Yeah.
Oh,
I would have assumed something like grapefruit.
Sorry, continue.
Grapefruit is a common one. Grapefruit is the one I hear
But
most people be
wouldn't it
fucking.
make you like tingle weird? Because like grapefruit's like really acidic, so wouldn't that be kind of delicate on?
Maybe you got cuts.
It's acidic for your pleasure.
I don't know.
Neuropathy of the penis.
A what?
Neuropathy of the penis.
No, I don't think I've ever had neuropathy of the penis, because apparently I only stick my penis in things that are semi-normal.
This is fixable.
I will say I have jerked off with an Xbox 360 controller, though.
Oh, dude, me too.
Okay, okay.
I did USB cords.
Yeah.
Add some spice.
Fucking-
Without the seeds for the papaya.
Hot coffee mod. Full vibration on. Door locked.
Shit, you gotta do what you gotta do.
PlayStation
I
would give a
did
better
forget about that,
experience.
but there was also a watermelon situation.
There's
But-
nothing I can think of that you need a game that makes that really makes what is it fucking called? That really makes use of the DualShock endlessly to fuck a PlayStation controller.
Moxie vibrator gun from Borderlands 2 did wonders.
We're all going somewhere nice and toasty.
Yeah.
Pudding
Questions.
cup. Pudding cup.
Pudding cup? No,
Pudding
you don't
cup.
waste pudding cup.
It's not waste.
Saw a fucking
I
tweet
guess you
the
would
other
eat the
day.
pudding cup. I did eat the
Saw a
watermelon
dumbass
after.
tweet. Saw
In the
saw a
pudding cup
dumb
and then
fuck.
finish the pudding cup.
I saw a dumb fucking tweet the other day. It was talking about girls be asking what that mouth do. I have been eating pudding cups without a spoon since I was 8. I will make you cry.
Y'all remember the Danimals Crush Cups?
Yes.
Yes,
I remember
yes.
those
About that a
fucking
lot.
things. I never tried one, but I remember
It
them.
really sucked because you would like slurp it, but you know how in a pudding cup and stuff like yogurt, you like go around the edge because it gets stuck to the plastic. It's that, but you
Yeah.
you don't have a spoon because you're encouraged to not. So you're sitting there, but it's too deep because it's made to be tall, so you can crush it. It's too deep for your tongue to get in there, so you just waste so much fucking yogurt. Okay.
I think maybe you just
Get a longer tongue.
Yeah, get that Gene Simmons.
I'll have to practice. Yeah. I have to practice.
Question.
Who wants to be
Six.
volunteer?
Me.
What's up? Hi.
Question 6 and Carius.
What's up?
At what point was the decision brought up to have you move in with each other?
It was, hey, there's a job opening, and if I get this job opening, I'll move in with you. And he was like, yeah, okay, because he was like, hey, you should come move up in with me. I have an extra bedroom. And I'm like, that sounds cool, but I kind of have to have a job. So I applied for the job, and I got the job, and I was like, hey, I got the job. And he was like, all right, dope. I'll be there in like 2 weeks.
I drove down
Yeah.
in my car, and we shoved all of his stuff into my car, and we drove back up, like, the next day or some shit.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I just see I'll make tapioca cooler than fentanyl is a crazy fucking statement. Actually
That's real.
insane.
That's real.
Actually insane. But yeah, Carius was very much just like, hey, you should just move in with me. You're kind of miserable. Just move in with me. And I'm like, well, I don't know.
I had an extra room, and
Yeah.
I was paying for a fucking 2-bedroom anyway.
Yeah.
And I didn't have an approvable amount of income to get into most places around, because it's usually like 2.5 times the rent you need to be making or some shit.
Audio issues.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I was like, well, if I'm gonna pay for this 2-bedroom anyway, I might as well bring in somebody who would prefer to not be where they are, that I fuck with heavy. And Six was in the situation where he didn't want to be where he was. And I was like, well, I got this spare bedroom, and I'm sure it would be of great benefit to you to like have a bit more control over when you can and can't stream.
Yeah.
And such and so on and so forth. And for me, the benefit is I get more income in the household, which means I can get a better place later.
We need to
So
work
it
on
all
that.
kind
My
of
closet's
sorts itself
leaking.
out. Yes, that is true.
The ceiling in my closet is leaking.
There are multiple water leaks in our apartment.
It's awesome. It's great. It's great. The mold festers and grows.
The mold festers. I want to get out of here specifically because I was told, I came upon a revelation that mold exposure actually is really, really bad for people with ADHD because it can, like, it has a lot of the same symptoms as ADHD and then some. And so for me, in my specific circumstance, it's like, it feels like no medicine I try ever works. And that is probably partially because there's fucking mold in my walls.
Yeah. Yeah. Like,
and it's making everything worse.
Whenever the problem, like, so it's like we kind of want to get management to fix it, but the problem is they would have to take out an entire wall basically to fix it, because if we use
it's literally the wall.
Like if we use a sink in the bathroom on the other side of the wall, it floods the hallway, and so it's like there is just like a genuine leak problem in it. So we've just been kind of ignoring it for a while, like, as best as we can, so we can move. Yeah,
the circumstances are basically, it would be easier for us to just move to a different place than to address this issue, because first of all, we have more pets than we're technically supposed to have, and I don't want them to be like, why do you have 3 animals? You're only allowed to have 2. So we just haven't even bothered asking maintenance to come fix anything.
Yeah.
And at this point, the issue with the sink is that it is so backed up somewhere in the pipes further along the wall, you literally can't get to it without like opening up the wall. Like I've cleaned the entire pipe that I can access multiple times, and it just continues to get clogged immediately. So it's definitely in the wall, and I know there's a leak in there somewhere, because when that shit gets backed up, it just leaks out in the hallway next to the bathroom behind the washing machine. And for the longest time, I thought it was like the washing machine had a leak. Turns out, no,
it's the fucking wall.
It's the fucking pipe in the wall.
It's so fucking bad, and so we're just kind of like, all right, August.
There's fucking zero airflow in the bathroom, so mold just grows in there. Like there's really nothing that can be done about it.
It's got a fan, but it barely fucking works.
It takes like 6 years to start even making noises that resemble a fan, and then like there's still nothing going on. You're 6. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's me.
That is crazy.
I'm 6.
That is nuts.
It's crazy.
Yeah, we gotta get out of here.
Kako,
Do you guys want 2 extra roommates?
you would have to live in California.
I ain't doing that shit.
I'll pass.
I ain't doing that shit.
I'm good.
I was there for like a day, and I was like, $6 for a gallon of 87. Fuck this place.
Okay, you were in LA.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah.
Here's the thing: people gave me shit like that all the time for where I live, and they're like, "Oh, you're moving to California? It's gonna be so expensive for you there."
Dude, Alaska's so fucking expensive.
It's so expensive. Like, okay, the gas here more expensive. Rent here more expensive. Everything else is cheaper. People are like, did you know chicken is $6 a pound in California now? Isn't that crazy? I'm like, it's been $8.95 a pound for 4 years in Alaska.
Insane.
The average
That's
American
so fucking
mind
expensive.
cannot comprehend.
Hi, Angie. Hi. Hi, thank you for the raid. Hello. Hello. I'm listening to them talking about gallons of milks being $30 in Alaska. That's actually insane. Okay, my chat didn't hear what you said. You said a gallon of milk is how expensive in Alaska?
$30 in the
there's
villages.
Dude, just
in like the
That's
in like
just
some of the
milk me.
isolated towns of Alaska where there's only
Thank you
like
for the
one
raid,
grocery
Angie. I
store and you
appreciate
can't really
you.
get there any other way than by plane. Everything is super expensive because they have to like fly it up there or some
That's
shit.
fucking
So
crazy.
I got to do something that I would recommend to anybody because it was one of a great experience to have. Which was I got to visit the finish line for the Iditarod.
That's
I'll
really
explain what
fucking cool.
that
The
is.
dog race. The one that
Yes.
one. Yes. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yes.
That sounds like
Six,
it'd
if
be
you ever wanna
cold.
go,
I'm
I
not
will take
going.
you.
Can we
It's
go?
sounds
awesome.
like
Can we
it'd
go?
be cold.
I want to go see the dog
Yes.
race. Holy shit, Silas. Oh my god.
If we
I
don't
gotta
see
go to
the
Alaska.
end of it, we should at least see the beginning of it because that's so where I used to live was Fairbanks, Alaska, which is where the race starts.
Mhm.
So I every year I got to see the beginning of the Iditarod.
That's so fucking cool.
Right? It's but so I for once I got to see the end of it, which takes place in Nome. Only way to get there is by plane. I used to have a receipt of when I went to the gas station, I got a cup of medium coffee, a Snickers bar, and a donut, and it was $47.
Holy shit. Holy shit. I can't
and
compete
I
in the
was
dog
like,
race. What the fuck? I want to. Can I go? Can I be part of the Iditarod?
No,
Pay you in
no.
Alaska is just to cover the food.
yeah, they do pay you. They do give you money to live there.
That
Um,
don't the outdoor boys live in Alaska?
Yes.
what do you mean?
Yes,
Outdoor Boys?
yes.
No,
There's
Outdoor
a
boys.
channel that we watch, and it's like this family, which they're graduating. It's this family who
They couldn't give the attention.
yeah,
They got too
that's all
popular.
about like farming, not farming, camping,
Yeah,
and
outdoor
like
living
outdoor
and like
living and stuff.
bush,
Yeah,
bushcrafting
bushcraft.
stuff.
Yeah, and it's
this
really
guy,
cute.
It's this older dude who takes his kids on wild adventures, and he got very popupopular. He's got like 10 million subs or something on
like
YouTube,
that. Yeah,
big,
each
big,
video
big,
is
big,
getting
big.
like 4+
And
million.
he is no longer going to be making these videos because it's like gotten to the point that it is his kids can't even live a normal life anymore, which was
Yeah.
a huge concern. I
Like
think.
his son made his own channel, and his videos, like I think his son is like, was it like 12? I think Thomas was.
Yeah, they're itty bitty.
Yeah, like he made his own channel and has it on like YouTube Kids and stuff, and it's about him going out and doing things under like his dad's supervision, and that channel has also blown the fuck up. So like they don't have a normal life whatsoever because of it.
Yeah.
And, like they started it as a fun little family thing, but they're like, yeah, we're gonna stop making videos because we want to like actually be a family and not like become like the family channels.
Which
like, you know.
I respect it
that
so much
so
when
fucking
YouTubers
much.
like have kids and they're like,
Yeah.
this isn't what I want for these kids.
Mhm.
Like when PewDiePie had his kid and he was like, I'm going to pretty much not
Yeah.
even like involve this kid in anything I make whatsoever. I was like, I
Mhm.
respect that. I prefer it when parents do that. I hate
Yeah.
kids channels just like exploiting their children for money all the time
Yeah.
on YouTube.
Big red
It makes me
flag.
think of Ryan's World, how the kid is like,
Yeah.
he has a
Aw.
mustache, and I think he's over 18 now, but like his parents are his managers, and so it's like, wow, toy reviews, and the dude's voice, he sounds like he's swallowed gravel because he's like gone through puberty at this point, and it's kind of like, dog, when do you like you need to take a step down, like chill,
Like,
please.
There's no way that a child raised in like a content farming house like that
Mm-hmm.
grows up to be like normal, right?
Yeah.
Like there's something happens that is like probably not. I'm not a fucking psychologist. I don't know what it would be called, but like there's no way that you come out of something like that completely normal if like your entire life has been spent getting the bag on YouTube.
Yeah. Is Silas
I
dead?
don't know, this all
Is
no,
Silas
I'm just-
okay?
Wait, why? What happened?
You just
You've been staring
You
off in the
haven't-
void.
I've been
Yeah.
reading about these outdoor boys.
Oh.
Fucking,
You have to make sure you keep them inside. It's really irresponsible to let your
yeah,
boys outside.
I'm like, brother. They're like camping out at the Arctic Circle in -26. I'm like, God, that's such.
They would just be
fucking
doing
basic shit.
Okay, but they're like
I
the
mean-
kids are like 12 and under.
Yeah, they're like itty bitty.
I'm an adult man who lived in -40. Bring it.
Bro,
they also did the. They
you're doing
also
that. You're
did
doing the
thing
whole.
that
My
you
cock is bigger than yours. You are competing with 12-year-olds.
Well,
I'm
here's the
better than
thing.
that 12-year-old.
Here's I want to make a point because earlier you was talking about how you were very proud to have gone to Nome and seen where the race ended. They also did that. They also did that.
Yeah.
You still think they're boring and basic? They did the thing that you did.
I
that
mean,
you're
it is a very
proud of.
boring, basic thing to do.
I don't know if I grew up in Nebraska. You want to talk about boring and basic? Go live in Nebraska for a week. I
No,
was there
thank
for
you.
22 years. There's fucking nothing, bro.
One
It's
day.
nothing. There's nothing. It's fucking empty. There's nothing there. I was so bored, I moved to a completely different side of the country out of boredom. No reason, no job, no plan. I was just like, I'm fucking losing my mind out of boredom. I need to go away.
I went from living somewhere near kind of LA where there's too much to do and everything is really expensive to moving somewhere where I was in a respectable size city. It was like a city of like 65,000 people, right? But the people that I would meet were like, holy shit, this is the biggest city that I've ever lived in. And I would go and I would like visit their families and stuff. And like, it would be nothing but fucking like fields for like miles upon miles. Like we have been driving and I've seen maybe 2 houses in the past hour. And then I'm like, oh, this is where you live? How the fuck do you get anything? How did you get to school? Where do you get groceries? Like, oh yeah, when we get groceries, we go every like 3 weeks and it's like a 5-hour fucking task. And like, that's actually insane.
Yeah, I grew up in a town of 800 people. There was no grocery. There was like a little corner market, and like almost nothing else there to speak of. If you wanted to go to like fucking Walmart, you had to drive 12 miles to the nearest actual town, or some shit like that. My high school was literally in the middle of a fucking field, out in like the middle of nowhere. I had to drive to school.
I've always been a boy. I've always lived with millions of people within like a 50-mile radius. Like I can't fathom stepping outside of this because I visited I visited Iowa like a few years ago, and I was like, it's all corn.
What the fuck happens in Iowa?
The fucking Midwest, all of the Midwest is like that. Nebraska's like that, Kansas is like that, Iowa's like that, North South Dakota, they're like that. Like all that area, the entire Great Plains region is like that. It's nothing. It's not. Every time I drive through there or someone that knows I'm from Nebraska is like, hey, I just drove through Nebraska. Damn, you live like this?
I was just
Like, you see why I wanted to leave. They're like, it's just flat. I'm like, yeah.
I remember when we would drive like 45 minutes from our like, because our little like our quote unquote little city, it was like small compared to where I grew up. Our city had like most of the things you need. It had Walmarts, you know, it had Target and stuff. Like there was big box stores there. But if we wanted to go somewhere that my town didn't have, we had to drive 45 minutes minimum to the like bigger city that had the like I don't know, like 1 million-ish people. And like even then it's kind of like, wow, there is still nothing here somehow. Like this whole state, there is nothing here. Nothing.
Abandoned.
Yeah, like the state, its population is like smaller than most big cities in the US. Like, it's crazy when you live somewhere like that because you're just like, damn, what do you guys do for fun? No wonder one of my friends talked about when they were younger, taking like a BB gun and shooting bottles by the barn outside their house. What the fuck else do you do?
We did that shit.
Yeah,
dude, literally one time we were so bored, we took some BB guns, set up some cans, and just drove around in a tractor, and one of us would sit in the bucket of the tractor shooting at the cans while we were moving.
Hell yeah.
That sounds fun.
What else is there to do? Just fuck around.
That sounds really
You have to
fun.
like get creative. You have to just like do shit that other people just wouldn't even think of because they would just like go to an arcade or literally a place that exists.
That shit's actually kind of fun sounding. I wish I could do that.
I would love to do that.
Fire my gun off.
Can we go on a road trip to Nebraska to go fire off some BB guns in the bucket of a tractor?
Sure, man.
Let's do it.
Like, there's a reason I played so many video games when I was growing up, because like, the fuck else was I gonna do? Why go outside? There's nothing there.
Hold up, I'm
gonna
so
run around in the
curious
cornfields, get
Skella.
taken by a monster in the cornfields.
Yo, talking about boring remote places makes me feel grateful for all the gunshots and gang activity around me.
So true, so true.
I don't know where I would find this information, Skella. I looked that up and it said, hey, I got
Do you have a
environmental
problem?
public health tracking alcohol data, but that gives me 0 percentages. What's the point? You're saying data and showing me no fucking data. Liars.
Let me look this up. Wisconsin alcohol consumption. Let's see here.
6 and I, one thing we
25%
do.
of Wisconsin residents drink excessively in 2022.
That's a good. That's a good amount.
25%.
A healthy amount.
I
That's
don't-
excessively.
That's a
41 of the
1 out of 4
50
drink
drinking sites were
excessively.
located in Wisconsin. So 41 out of 50,
what is considered excessive?
more than 25% of the population.
No, I mean, what is considered excessive amounts of alcohol?
Me when I drink enough sake to ruin an entire computer by spilling all over the place and then throwing up on my computer on stream.
We have a friend, or I don't know if Six knows him. I don't think Six does, but I know a guy who was once told to pour milk on his computer, and then he did it, and it broke his whole fucking computer, and he had to get a new. He was gone for a couple of months because like all he had left to communicate with us was his phone because his computer was fucked. So he comes back a couple months later with a new computer, and someone's like, "Okay, now pour milk on this one too," and you'll never guess what the fuck he ended up doing.
No fucking way. No fucking way.
Yeah, he did it again. He did it again.
Can I tell you the story of Hentai Lord 333? Okay.
I would love to know.
This is a story that I've heard through the grapevine, and I've gone and I verified it does exist. r/cum tributes.
Oh.
This guy
fuck.
nuts on his computer, and everyone's like, dude, that's crazy, that's crazy. And someone goes, you should piss on it. So he pisses on his computer, and he's like, guys, it's not turning on now, and it smells like piss. What I do? So someone said, you need to make sure it's dry. So go ahead and dry it off. So he takes a fucking hair dryer to it, and he blasts it, and he melts all the keys, and it's just deformed and it's warped. And he's like, I don't know what to do. And he tells his parents, and he's gone for a while, and he makes a new account. Okay, he makes a new account like months later, and he's like, hey guys, sorry, my parents found out about the computer and they made me go to therapy. I'm not allowed to use Reddit anymore.
Not allowed to use fucking. Oh my god.
Imagine being like, nah, dog.
Frankly.
Oh shit, I can't have a Reddit account. Last time I got way too wacky.
I love stories like that because they make me feel better when I break my computer in a stupid way.
It's yeah. At least you didn't piss on it and then blow dry it.
That's true. At least I didn't pour milk on my computer twice.
Twice. The twice is so fucking important.
The twice is important. No, but I did clean my fans and the computer didn't turn on.
Yeah, you
So-
fried your RAM.
What's the dumbest
Ladies
thing
and
you've done with
gentlemen,
your computer?
the computer no longer turns the fuck on.
I broke my monitor by nutting on it, and I also threw up on my computer. What'd you guys do?
Wait, how did you break it by nutting on it? Was your nut like fucking toxic and eat away at the glass?
My nut is like sulfuric acid.
I seem to have nutted, and it went a little far, and then it also dripped behind the monitor specifically into the power port.
Tank, bro,
For the
nice shot!
Bullet nut.
The first link that comes up when I look it up is I can't wait for him to shit on it. Oh no. No. I didn't do anything weird to my computer. The worst way that I kind of in a way broke my computer was when I was younger. I wanted to clean my keyboard because my keyboard was kind of having some like gunk underneath it because I had a really fluffy dog. So I thought,
gunk.
yeah, I was like, oh, take that back.
I didn't even hear what he said. Say it again. No, say it again. Don't take it back. Say it again.
Gamer gunk.
Gamer gunk.
Gamer.
I don't want to circumcise myself with you anymore.
Ew.
Wow.
Wait. I'll take back the gamer gunk. I'll take back your gamer
Yeah,
gunk.
exactly. Thank you.
Wait. No,
Thank
no,
you.
no, no, no. Wait.
But I wanted to clean
Okay,
my
sorry.
keyboard, and people online were like, "Oh, you can just remove the keyboard caps, right?" And I was like, "Oh, that's fine." So I'm like removing my keyboard, and I remove from W to J, okay? And I'm not thinking anything of it, ignoring the little black pieces that are coming off because I thought it was just gunk and dirt. I was just breaking the keys on my laptop, so I had the entire section in the middle that just had no keys. My mom was like, "What the fuck happened to your computer?" And I was like, I tried to clean it, yeah. And then I ordered a replacement keyboard that was for that specific model. They sent me the wrong one. And then when I said, hey, you sent me the wrong keyboard, they're like, oh no, it's compatible with that. So I sent a picture of it, right? If I had used that keyboard, there would have been like a good like 3-inch by like 5-inch space that just would have been an open membrane of the keyboard. And I was like, in what world is this the keyboard the same one as the one I ordered? And I sent a picture of that to them, and they basically called me a liar, and Amazon never gave me a refund.
That's crazy.
Wow. Yeah, it was bad. It was really fucking bad. So yeah, that poor fucking keyboard.
Aura.
That fork. It's not BO, Mom. It's my battle aura, you baka. Don't make me angry.
You guys ever see like someone would put like in their fucking Steam bio,
give
they
me a
have like
file.
their PC specs and they call it their battle station.
Oh, it makes it's
You
giving.
if you're out there, you make me violent.
Do you remember
I don't
PC
wanna-
Master Race?
Yes, yes, yes. God.
Oh, those guys were the corniest people ever.
It's
so
giving,
funny.
and I don't mean this in a mean way. So if you do this, I'm only laughing a little bit. It's giving, I'm level and then your age.
Yeah, it's the same. And it's never it's
That's
the best part.
exactly
It's never like a child that doesn't know any better. It's always like late 20s
Level
to
43.
early 40s. Yeah.
Gamer on board, dude. It's those signs where it's like caution, entering real gamer zone.
the unironic eat, sleep, game, repeat shirts.
Yes. Oh my God. Gamers don't die. We respawn.
We just respawn. Oh man.
There is an older woman I work with. Shout out to her. She's a very sweet lady. But she has like this binder that she brings in that she does stuff in on her breaks. And it literally says on the front that triple L life.
Oh no.
Oh.
And I was like,
Oh
the
no.
triple L life. And she's like, live, laugh, love.
Oh no.
Oh, those are just as the live, laugh, love things are just as bad. That's like the literal gamer shirts, but like for white women. It's crazy.
So the gamer shirt, I had one of those gamer shirts too. I see Azzy was like, I never actually used to wear those shirts. Can you imagine? Okay, I am 18. I am in my computer science 1 lab, and I'm helping my teacher out because I finished my assignment early, and I'm wearing a shirt that says I'm only talking to you because the servers are down.
Oh.
I had one that said I wouldn't waste my mana on you. I had one that said, geek, I prefer the term smarter than you. And I wore those constantly.
You want to know one a good one that I had?
I also had a fedora.
I'm not a gamer because I don't have a life. I'm a gamer because I have many lives.
I had a blue shirt that in brackets just said pop culture reference.
Oh, that's not good. That's not fucking good.
That's good. No, that's good. That's great.
Do not applaud him for that.
That's great.
Silas,
No, I understand. I want
right now to level up.
If I ever go to a cookout, I want to buy a shirt that says I was invited to the cookout and wear that there.
That would be good. That'd be very topical.
One time when I was working at fucking Sam's Club, some dude walked out of the fucking Sam's Club wearing a shirt that just said big guy, and I was like, I have to have that shirt. I need that shirt.
That's a perfect shirt.
That's literally perfect. It wasn't even like formatted in a pleasing way. It was just a small text, not like big and then guy under it. It was big guy. Just in a straight line, just small blue text in the middle of the shirt. No actual. The only attention to it making it look good was that it was in the center of the shirt. Nothing else.
It was nothing.
Nothing. It just said big guy.
Small text is also so fucking funny.
It was tiny compared to the rest of the show. It was still clearly legible, but it was so much of the shirt was just empty and it just says big guy. I wanted that so bad.
I paused my game to be here. Ah.
I did also have one of those shirts that was very tiny text that said, "If you can read this, you're too close."
Oh
I saw
no, no!
on Amazon like a few years ago. I found this one seller that was selling like a bunch of different items with just hashtag and then a word next to it written on them, and it seemed completely fucking random what it was. There was this, I think I still have the mug. I found a mug from them that I really like. It just said hashtag shirt. And I was like, that's funny. That's great.
You know what I want?
I think it's still on my wish list.
I think what we should do is we should go to the mall and go to those like random shirt booths where they have like the minions that have like, or like iced out or like the worst fucking shirts you've ever seen, and just pick one out for each other.
Any of the shirts that are like, dude, you gotta go to the thrift store. They've got that heat and then the heat in question. Any of the ones from those pictures.
I don't know if
those
we're
would be good.
Joking, but can we actually do that?
That would be fun. I would enjoy
We will all
that.
be in the same place next month. We
That
could
is
actually
true.
go to a mall and do that.
I want
true.
articles of clothing that just say
Yeah,
what
hot
the
topic.
article of clothing is on it.
Yeah. Oh, hot topic. Jack Skellington. Gotta get a Jack Skellington shirt.
I saw a dude who was wearing shirt and shorts that just had his own, like not his own, some baby's face printed all over the shirt in like a grid pattern. Like, you ever seen the Schlanket, the J-Slap blanket?
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
that, but it was a random baby.
Was it?
And it was on a shirt and
Was
pants.
it Jank Botico?
It might. No, I don't think it was Jank Botico
Damn,
with the
okay.
baby.
So, speaking of big guy, I did want to talk about my license plate for a minute.
Yeah. Oh
Um,
goodness, you got one of them
Kako-
custom license plates that says
Yes.
something silly on it, don't you?
Kako,
Yeah,
what is my license plate?
Why are you roping me into this?
Maybe you shouldn't say what your license plate is on stream.
That's
No,
fine.
it's fine.
That's totally fine.
I looked
it
it
fine?
up and I was like, nobody can find out who this is.
You say
It
that.
says
Yeah.
big boy.
Big boy, that's good.
BOI.
Silas.
Ah, no! You ruined it! You ruined it with the eye! No! No!
You know how
No!
big
No!
it's spelled?
No!
You know how
No!
big it's spelled.
Big
There
boy.
was.
That's
I-
like
I-
that, Griffey. Big boy.
I think my favorite license plate I ever saw, it was this bright pink car, and it had like stickers all over it, and it was like the fucking steering wheel cover was like rhinestones basically, but it was Daddy's Girl. The car
like that one.
it was Daddy's Girl, and we'd be like, oh look, there's
There's,
Daddy's Girl, there she is.
Instagram and YouTube Shorts both do this. They'll just throw me like police dash cam videos or like body cam videos and shit. And usually I'm like, okay, I don't really care. I'll scroll past them. But this one, there was a cop that was pulling this guy over, and he was running the license plate over the walkie or something. And he's like, the license plate just says sauced. And then the guy was like, wait, can you repeat that? He's like, it says sauced. And then they both just started laughing about it and giggling the whole time. And I was like, I like this. This is a fun video. I want to get a license plate that says sauced.
What would my license plate say if I had a car?
Honestly, I'm looking at your shirt
Oh,
right now.
Depends. Yeah, I don't think you can. I don't think you can
I
put
don't think they
balls
could put
on a
balls
license
on
plate.
it. Yeah.
I think it depends on the state. I don't know what the rules are for it here.
I went outside
AWL,
once. The
LZ.
graphics weren't that good.
Uh,
Just a girl who loves anime.
I want some truck nuts.
Dude.
You should put truck nuts on distinctly not a truck.
I should
Yeah,
put them on like a
far from a truck.
backpack.
I drive
Yeah,
a
yeah. Backpack.
Backpack.
I was thinking like a vehicle, but I guess you could put them on like
wait, if you
your
had
belt or something.
No, it's like if you had a backpack, you could like the little extra parts, the little things that the strap adjusters, make them really long, tie them behind your back, and then dangle the nuts off of that.
You should get like a little Segway and then strap it to
Little-
the front.
Nut eat a bag for your con.
I have an eat a bag. I should just make it ball themed.
There you go.
Mhm.
How
I
big?
could do it. What do you
How big are
mean?
your-
How big are my
I
balls?
zoned out. What are we talking about?
Oh, yeah, how big are your balls?
Do we want to? Can
How
an
big are your
off
truck
kai? If I bring a scale at off kai, can we weigh our nuts and see whose nuts are the heaviest?
Yeah, man.
I think it'd be
Yeah.
mine, but yeah, we can.
You have to
Oh,
nut before.
okay.
You have to nut right before so that we can get
Oh.
the most accurate weigh in.
okay. So we're just.
You know,
gonna
usually
swear to
6
God-
VTuber. usually 6v2, but you're supposed to. You get like the real practical weight when it's at capacity, you know, when it's at normal weight. If you empty it out, then it's empty weight. That's a different classification.
You know,
that's different.
It's tearing it essentially. Wait. What if we weigh our nuts before, all right, and then weigh them after the nut to see how much nut we nutted?
This is science.
This is science.
I don't know if this qualifies as science. I think this is just answering questions, which isn't always science.
That is science. I'm testing. I'm cataloging data of nuts.
That doesn't mean it's science. That doesn't mean it's science. You almost had you were saying that you were testing a hypothesis, and then you realized there is no hypothesis, and you stopped saying that. You've moved the goalpost. I caught you.
A hypothesis doesn't necessarily have. A hypothesis doesn't have to be a question. We can simply gather data to see the average data of nut being expunged.
That's not how it works. Nope. That's information gathering. That's not science.
It's information gathering. That's science.
Nope.
What do you think science is? It's literally observing.
Nope. It's observing based off of a question usually.
The question is, how much nut is in the average nut?
It wouldn't be average. We got 4 samples. We got 4 of us.
We're averaging it between the 4 of us.
What about us is average? What about us is normal or average?
My dick's pretty average. I ain't even gonna lie. It's not even that big.
It sounds like couples therapy right now.
Yeah, we shoot guns at each other frequently. we shoot that's how we keep rent down.
I mean, yeah, that's us too, basically.
We go outside and we shoot bottle rockets at each other from across the parking lot, and then we run away when they call the cops. That usually keeps the rent pretty low.
Yeah, see, in a group of 4 hot dongs, what's the average nut? Exactly!
It's like
not about the size, but how you...
Anyway.
You prepare it? Prepare my penis? What?
Prepare.
Preparations must be made.
Mayo, radish.
Kako, did you have more things?
I always do.
I got a lot of things. I'm the king of things.
Well, lay one on us.
What is your favorite thing that you cook for your roommate?
I don't cook anything for this guy. He doesn't like anything that I cook.
That's a good one.
I was just saying, what is your favorite thing that you cook for your
Yeah, it doesn't matter if I like it. It's whether or not you like cooking it for me.
I literally don't cook for you, though, because you don't eat things I cook.
Are you sure?
When was the last time I made you food?
I have no idea.
Yeah,
sure?
Like quite literally.
We can
our tastes are so wildly different that I don't cook for you because you like things very particularly. So I don't want to screw it up.
I'm very particular.
Exactly.
I am a very particular person.
Kako, if you guess mine, I'll guess yours.
You like it when I make your pho.
Oh, fuck. I do like it when you make pho. But no, I guess what my favorite thing to cook for you is?
Yes.
You guess.
Oh. I thought, okay, so...
Yeah.
I thought guess my own versus guess... Okay, fine.
What is my favorite thing to cook for you?
Biscuits and gravy.
Nailed it.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
Your favorite thing to cook for me? Pasta alla vodka.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know Carius's answer.
You know my answer. Go ahead, say it.
Without cheese.
It's the steak with the pan sauce.
Fuck
Yeah,
yes.
that shit's good.
Dude, fuck yeah.
I mean, sometimes.
Steak, dude.
I mean, sometimes I help you with your hamburger helper.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
But like I eat very veggie heavy, and I eat very veggie, fruit, and meat heavy, and Carius eats very carb heavy, and so there's kind of like no really big overlap in our diet, and so I don't want to end up screwing it up and him not liking what I make him or ruining his food for him.
I would say honorable mention for something that I cook for Kako that he really likes. Grilled cheese sandwiches.
Kako, is this true? Do you like grilled cheese?
Yeah, I love grilled cheese. I want specifically 6's grilled cheese sandwiches too.
What?
The burnt one? Like the burnt one from that one clip?
Yeah.
Or like one of the ones that went okay?
I don't know how you burnt it.
So what
Take this
happened?
favorite flavor of
There was a series of events that happened for me to burn that sandwich. Okay.
Yeah.
There's 3 things that happened. Okay. 1, pan was up too high, right? I didn't realize the pan was up too high. Number 2, I was streaming and there was a lot going on at the time because I was trying to still read chat and be entertaining while also cooking. It was the first time that I cooked anything like that on stream. The third thing was I was looking for something to flip it with because I didn't want to show I wanted to show my hands as little as possible because I'm pretty self-conscious about my hands. And so I wanted to show my hands as little as possible, so I was looking for something to flip the grilled cheese over. And so the pan being too hot, my attention being split, and me looking for something to flip it resulted in me neglecting it and not seeing the actual smoke. My roommate at the time who was watching me was like, six is burning. They came out in that clip. Those are their hands because they pulled it off the burner and put it on the counter. And I was just like, oh fuck. So I don't usually burn my sandwiches. I did burn one yesterday though.
I don't burn
Six.
anything ever.
His name is Six. I don't think I've fucked up a meal that badly.
Yeah.
I've fucked up meals. I've fucked up meals before.
I
But
think
it's
the
usually
worst
because
thing... Continue.
It would usually be because I have like an ADHD moment and I just completely fucking forgot to do something or something like that. Or like I'll do a step way too fucking early and it ruins everything.
Yeah, I've done that before.
What would you say is your biggest food disaster?
One time when I was eating a lot of ramen living with my parents at the young age of, I don't know, 19 or some shit, I was using these little cookers, these little plastic ramen cookers that you put the ramen in, you put a certain amount of water in, you throw it in the microwave for like 4 minutes. I had been doing that often, like very often, to the point where it was pretty much the only thing I would ever be microwaving. And one day I decided to make popcorn. And instead of putting in or pressing like the popcorn button, I put 4 minutes in there. And oh boy, did that not go great. The whole house smelled like burnt popcorn for about 2 fucking weeks because of that. God. That was a pretty dire one. I hate that you've put a gamer shirt on the screen.
It's SpongeBob too.
This is the worst thing I've ever seen.
I game like a boss. What controller is that? That's the
That's a GameCube controller.
What's funny is I don't think I
or
have
closest to GameCube.
As far as
I had a really fucking bad cooking. The first time I ever really tried to cook for myself was really, really fucking bad. So it was my first time living outside of the dorms. I was over the summer. I was living at a university apartment, and so I was like, I want to meal prep. That sounds interesting. I'm gonna make a bunch of like lunches for me to take to class for the next bit. So what I did was I had a singular pot. With that pot, I went to the store and I got black beans, cauliflower, onions, rice, and just some random seasonings. I put it all in the pot and boiled it. But that was like my food budget for the week. So I had that every fucking day until it was gone. And it was the worst fucking thing I've ever made. It was so nasty. The beans were not done all the way. The rice was mushy. There was no flavor, and yet all the flavor at once. It was so fucking bad. So bad.
That's dire.
Can you say what you make for 6?
Hello, Gerald. Hello.
Huh?
You say what you made for 6?
I reckon I did. I reckon I screamed
the steak with the pan sauce.
My lungs. I did indeed.
Yeah.
Steak with pan sauce.
Steak with the pan sauce. That shit's so fucking good.
I reckon I did it. I did that. I made that. That shit's
nut
good.
Milk. I don't think I have anything funny like that.
What would you say is your biggest food disaster?
Probably when someone sent me these non-egg like pasta noodle, like these alternative pasta noodles that were made out of something that was like a plant alternative, and I decided to make my my pasta alla vodka with it, and it tasted like mush and gross, and I wanted to cry because I haven't fucked up a meal that bad in my life, and I wanted to. I was slamming my fist on the wall. Like a
Damn.
dramatic drama
That's
mama.
sad. That's sad.
That's
I was
sad.
like, how can I fuck this up so bad? And went to Taco Bell.
Yeah, so after my disaster, there was a Subway right by my apartment. So what I would do every morning is I would wake up and I would go get a Subway sandwich, and that would be my lunch and dinner, because I would eat half of it for lunch and half of it for dinner. I didn't trust myself to cook anything, like actually cook anything from that point on.
At this point, I need it because I don't have anything else.
Yeah. Yeah. Taco Bell is a great laxative. No! I don't get why everybody's like, Taco Bell makes me shit. Your stomach is just weak.
You're weak. You're not
Taco
weak.
Bell is fine.
I've never had an issue with Taco Bell.
Genuinely, I've never blasted my toilet because of Taco Bell.
I wanted to.
Yeah. Yeah, I've needed it to, but it just hasn't.
Yeah. What's your guys' preferred way to clean out your colon?
Oh, I did want to get my food disaster real quick.
Yeah.
I ordered a 2 large supreme pizzas.
Sorry, your hat just popped in finally.
You like it?
World's sluttiest dad. Oh hell yeah, I like
hat.
it. Hell yeah.
I'm wearing that to the cookout.
That's awesome.
So I ordered 2 large supreme pizzas, and my husky German Shepherd ate 1.5 of them by himself in about 2 seconds.
Oh my god.
One time we had this itty bitty, this was before Six lived with me, we had this itty bitty little baby kitten who I had named War Criminal. And I had just decided to make a wonderful, delicious Wagyu steak. And it was sitting on the table, and that cat went up there and just like hauled off a little bit of it. And I was like, you know what? That thing is like about your size. You kind of earned it for pulling it across the table like that without me noticing. That's pretty crazy. Well done.
Well done.
Good job stealing my fucking delicious Wagyu, I suppose.
Yeah. Carius, you need a hat.
I want a hat. I'm wearing a fucking hat right now.
You need
I'm
a
currently
funny
wearing
hat.
a hat. What do you mean
funny
you need a
hat.
hat? I'm wearing a hat.
You need a funny hat.
I'm wearing a hat.
Take your hat off.
What if I
Put a
don't
funny
want?
hat
What
on.
if I don't want to be? What if I don't want to be like you? What if I don't want to be?
Conform,
like you?
conform.
I will not. I refuse. I refuse.
See, what sucks is all of my hats are like.
I will not eat the
have
bug. I
2
will not live in the
funny
car.
hats, but they were made for my friend Mukia and my friend Lou.
I'm gonna go find a hat for Carius. I'm gonna go see what we got.
All right, I got a cat. I got a hat.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good hat.
I got 2 cats.
Dude, the cock hat. Can you put the cock
Yeah,
hat
the cock hat.
on? Can you put?
Every time I see somebody with that in their profile picture, they're like racist or something. I don't want to wear that. I don't want to
That's
wear
true, that's
that.
true.
No.
What if I find a hat for you? Will you put it on?
Well, it depends on the hat. I'm
Okay,
currently
okay.
wearing a hat. Maybe let's just say you found this one for
Okay.
me at like
No,
a thrift store, Dollar
I-
General.
Like a thrift
I want you
store.
to be baby girl, and you're not baby girl enough right now.
Well, I'm not baby girl enough for you. I literally
No.
look like a woman. I look like a woman.
Let me see if I can find one for you.
There it is.
I want Carius to have a good hat. I want us to all have a good
2
hat.
chains.
No, that's a crazy hat.
That is a crazy
This-
hat.
You like
Is that
it?
allowed? Is that allowed?
This is
allowed?
one of her emotes.
I have an email that's like that, so I think it's fine.
It's an emote on Twitch.
Trying to find one that
Okay,
not just a
okay.
typical women want me, fish fear me. Let's see.
What was I gonna? Kako, did you have more? I ran out of questions.
Oh my gosh, how do I have more than you still?
Well, so my questions, I had 10 questions, but like with each question I asked, 3 questions got answered at a time. So
Oh.
like one of the questions is give a play-by-play of the move. You already did that. Did you visit Carius before you guys moved in together?
No,
Nope.
dude.
Okay.
I never met this man. He pulled up at my house and we went to like go hang out with some friends and like go eat fun and stuff. I never met this guy prior to that.
Brother,
Yeah.
brother,
First impressions.
brother, I want you to try my pho. I will ruin restaurant pho for you.
Yes.
I want you to ruin me, Kako.
All right.
Can we
After
just take
stream.
it back to our house?
For fun, right?
Fuck you
Plus,
up.
that's part of it.
Yeah, and maybe something more, like biscuits and gravy.
Oh, I thought we were gonna pound my cervix. Never mind.
I love biscuits.
No cervix pounding? What? Okay, whatever. Carius, can I give you my Jesus girl hat? Can you put it on for like 5 seconds, please? I really.
Yeah,
Really?
whatever. Go ahead.
Would you want the fish?
fine,
You know what?
that's
Do you
fine.
here? How about you do the fish one? Okay. I think
Oh,
the
if
fish
I
one
have to do any work, I'm not doing it. If I have to do any work, I refuse.
Please, I want a picture of us in our cute little hats, please.
Nope.
Well, then I'm gonna.
Nope.
If we're taking a picture, I want to put on
I want.
Dave's slut hat.
I want to take a picture, please.
Oh my god. Five.
Okay. Let me get you a hat. I do think the fish one is better because it just suits you better because of the whole like solitude edgy thing. Where the fuck is it?
Oh wait, what is
What?
this? What is this hat?
What are you talking about?
It just says Kako hat. Oh, it's a
Uh-oh.
hat that says yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Oh, that's the 1.0.
Here,
Mm-mm.
put that on your head, Carius. Put that on your head.
He sounds so thrilled about it.
How do I do this? How do I do this shit?
Save it, and then you can just drag and drop it into VTube Studio.
Okay.
Whoa, it's so big.
Hang on.
Slut
Oh, yeah.
dad, slut dad, slut dad.
Slut dad, slut dad.
Did that go?
Hello,
Yeah.
it's me, your slut dad.
Your father that is a whore.
Be in bed by 7 and brush your teeth before bed. I'm about to go to the inner city and fuck some dudes.
If I get home and you're still playing video games, I will sell you.
Jesus. Kako, I
Until
want to
Randy's
say,
gonna come in your room.
Kako, your cock hat is like so perfectly formed to your head. It's like you were created for it.
I actually was the mold that created the cock hat.
Damn.
Where the fuck is this hat?
Did you not save it in like your
my bed.
downloads?
It is currently sitting in my YouTube Studio files. It is sitting.
You don't
there.
have to
I'm
put it
looking
in there.
at it.
You can just
Hang
drag
on,
and drop
hang
it.
on. I got it.
Yeah.
Oh, I made my whole
Here
me
we go.
smaller.
Here we go.
I
We
don't
got a
want to be
Kako
smaller.
ash. Yep, here we go.
Now take your hat. Take your normal hat
No,
off.
make it bigger. Make it larger. Make it bigger.
All right, hold on. All right, smile for the camera.
Hang on. I have to make it really large, comically large.
Awesome. This is great. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You know,
You're
Jesus
welcome.
would have married a country girl.
Jesus would have married a country girl.
They make
Kako, did you have anything else?
How do I get rid of this guy?
Silas,
Yes.
you ever? Can you tell me about your first experience going to Shake Shack?
Yes. I walk in, so I had never been to Shake Shack before. There's a bunch of Carius, get the fuck back on this side of the table. Get back on the side. Get back on the side.
Carius.
Carius, get back on the side of the table.
Why? I don't have any. I'm on there for me. I don't know what you want me to do.
So there's so many restaurants I haven't been to because, like Carius, the population of the town I grew up in before I moved for college was about 1,500. So like, very small.
Yes.
The city I moved to was a population of 30,000, which is the second largest city in Alaska.
God. It's nothing.
So, it's nothing. It's tiny, itty bitty. So we have some fast food restaurants, but like we don't got Shake Shack. We don't have In-N-Out, Five Guys, I think they just got a Sonic like last year. So I was like, I want to try Shake Shack. I hear a lot of good things about Shake Shack. We go into this Shake Shack, and I go up to the counter. I'm like, hi, I'd like to try a burger combo, please. Because first of all, trying to navigate their fucking little touchscreen menu bullshit, I'm like, I don't understand how this works. I want to get the right thing. So I go up and I'm like, hi, I would like a combo meal, please. And they're like, we don't do combo meals here. And I'm like, that's the fucking wildest thing I've ever heard anybody say.
That's also a lie,
No,
I'm
no,
pretty
you-
sure,
hold-
because
hold on.
I've had them
You s-
before.
Yes, no, actually, you said specifically out loud so that 4 people around you could hear. That is wild.
That is wild. I was like, I don't think I need to try Shake Shack fries. I don't think they're gonna be revolutionary. Carius, get back on the side of the table!
Stop foregrounding!
Nope, I'll do what I want.
Foregrounding is a good ass term.
So I was like, okay, I'll just get a burger because I want to try a Shake Shack burger. Sure. I was like, I'll also get a chocolate shake, and they said, oh, our shake machine's broken.
Of course.
And I stood there for 5 seconds.
It's in your fucking name!
Shake
It looks
Shack,
at-
no
looks
shake.
at me. It looks at the person. Looking back at me. Looking back at the person. Both of us silent for 5 solid seconds, and I just lean and I go, but it's called Shake Shack. And they go, yeah, I know, but it's broken. And I go, I'm leaving now. And I turned to Kako and I go, Kako, it's time to go. We're leaving.
I said, all right, rate your Shake Shack experience.
0. They didn't have any shakes. Their name is Shake Shack.
I'm
So
not gonna
that's-
lie, I've
Oh.
been to a
Jack
Shake
in the
Shack
Box.
like twice, and it's fine. It's
It is
okay.
the okayest burger place ever. I don't know why. No,
Yeah.
I do not know why you wanted to go so bad.
I would prefer to go there than
I-
Jack in the Box, though. You said
I
Jack
love
in the
Jack in the
Box.
Box.
That's like
How
the
dare
worst.
you? I
That's
fucking-
like the
Oh,
Their
worst one.
tacos are so fucking good, dude.
Dude, the tacos fucking rule. The
They're
shakes
so
at
fucking good.
Taco Bell,
So good.
too.
Okay, wait. I have a thing, because everybody is always like, what's your favorite fast food place? No, blah, 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 blah. What is your least favorite fast food place that people hype up too much?
In and out. Hands down. Fuck
I
In
want,
and
I
Out.
want to bludgeon this guy.
Dude, every time I've been to an In and Out, except for the most recent time, there's always a line. And you wait, because everybody fucking wants In and Out. And you get the In and Out,
God,
and it's
shut up,
like,
Josh.
it's like, this was not worth the money or the time. There's too much, and it's like not. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not worth that.
$6.
I could fucking get like a bag of French fries in a freezer at Albertsons that tastes better than that, bro.
Okay, but that's
Like,
not like.
That's different.
If you fuck up French fries, your restaurant sucks. I'm sorry, man.
So I
You're ordering them
actually,
baker. You're not ordering them well done.
I think I have a new,
Why would you order well done French fries?
I have a
Make them.
new answer to
Doesn't
this
matter.
question as of today, and it's
What's up?
Burgerville, because it was
Mm.
decent, it was tasty, but why the fuck was both of our meal together $36?
That shit was way too expensive.
It
I
was
would go
a
to
burger,
Burgerville
fries,
more, but it's
and
like
a shake
way
for
too much.
Carius, and I had a burger, fried asparagus, and a shake, and it was $36.
Like it's fine. Like it's
Yeah.
fine. It's not good. It's not bad. It's good. It's just way too expensive.
And the
for
burger
price.
wasn't
Like,
even that big.
way too
Like, it
expensive.
wasn't
No,
a
it
big
wasn't.
burger. It wasn't super juicy or nothing. I could have gone and, like, sat down at, like, a fucking Chili's and had a better burger.
Kako,
Yes.
what is your answer to this question? Wait, before you answer, I want to say real quick, Fire Wasp, I'm gonna throw you into the fucking sun. Cause listen,
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell
I
is
will
so
give
good.
I will give people their opinions about restaurants. That's fine. Taco Bell is objectively the wrong answer for the
I
worst
agree.
fast food restaurant.
I agree.
Okay.
Yeah, there
sorry,
are worse
Kako.
ones. I just don't like Taco Bell. I don't.
Please
like Taco
continue.
Bell.
I'm about to lose so many viewers again.
Cool.
But
Okay.
Raising Cane's.
Raising Cane's. That's my
They're gonna
answer
kill
too.
you. They're gonna stone you, bro. They're gonna stone you, bro. I think Raising Cane's is good, but it's not that good.
Either I'm
Like,
unlucky or everyone's taste buds are broken because I can't taste anything. It's the driest fucking chicken on the planet. I can't have it.
Brother,
So
if
my
you have
thing-
some-
it's just fine.
My thing about
It's like-
Cane's is you go to Cane's to eat the sauce.
the sauce isn't that good. The sauce is mid at best.
I don't want the sauce. Like the food that you get there is fine. It's just like
it's like
I don't know. It's not
like
that it's not that spectacular, bro. It didn't make me cum in my pants.
That's like going to it like so. Okay, all right. That's like going to a place called Burgers and Only Burgers, and then ordering their chicken strips. Like you're setting yourself up for failure if you're not getting the thing that you go there for, which is their sauce.
But that's the thing, is like it's like going to a restaurant called Burgers and Only Burgers and getting the burger and it being bad. That's Raising Cane's.
But the chicken is not bad. I've never had dry Cane's.
He's saying the sauce is bad.
The sauce is bad, the chicken's bad. You know what's good there? The toast. A thing you can make at home just as good.
I'm sorry that you're wrong. It must be it must feel so bad being so damn wrong.
I'll die. Listen, I have a bunch of negative opinions about fast food. Actually, no, that's not true. I have a bunch of positive opinions about bad fast food. But this is a hill I will absolutely die on, is Raising Cane's being so overly mid.
I don't get into serious discussions about restaurants because I am very particular about how I like my food. But every time someone tells me that they're like, oh, I fucking love Burger King, dude, I'm like, you're out of your mind.
Okay, that's one thing we can agree on.
Yeah.
Every time I've gone to a Burger King, it's been like the most, I kind of regret coming here experience ever. It's like always the worst.
I like the chicken fries. I'm a big fan of chicken fries.
I like the Whoppers.
The chicken fries are like the best part on the menu, and like they're just okay.
I like the Whoppers and the original chicken sandwich. That's pretty good.
I don't mind it. Burger King's fine. I don't mind it.
There are a billion other restaurants I would pick before it.
That's fair. I very rarely ever want Burger King specifically, but it's like when I have the craving for it, it's like specifically for a Whopper.
I would never willingly choose Burger King. Burger King chooses me at the airport.
Burger King, I stopped choosing Burger King when I went to like 2 different ones and neither of them had an icy machine anymore. I was like, okay, well, there's the last reason I would ever come to Burger King gone. So I'll see you guys later.
I'd rather eat gas station sushi than Burger King.
That's tough. That's tough.
That's wild. I will say that.
On the gas station.
So for me, in anything in the world, you could ask me a question, I'm always gonna have 2 answers, because I have the objective answer and the subjective answer.
What's 1 plus 1?
Mm-hmm.
Objectively, it's 2.
6.
Subjectively, it's also 2.
It's 6.
That's fair. That's true.
It's true.
I mean, but for most like opinion questions, I have the 2 answers where there's objectively a best restaurant, and there's my subjective restaurant, which I will say subjectively best restaurant is Arby's for me.
That's an interesting choice, but I respect it because I do like their curly fries.
40 minutes. To go to Arby's. This motherfucker drives.
I would not drive 40 minutes for any restaurant.
That's fucking crazy.
It's a pilgrimage to go to Arby's.
I call it my pilgrimage. Yeah.
Oh my god, I do like Arby's. Their Arby's sauce is really fucking good.
I don't get I kind of get the Arby's hate because I've had some bad Arby's, but usually when I go to Arby's, all I get is just default ass fries and chicken strips, and those are pretty fucking good. So
how was Arby's last week?
Pretty good.
Those were good. That was fine. I liked it.
Yeah, it was
good.
The Jamocha shake was very good. I enjoyed that.
My shake was fine.
Get that fucking beef and cheddar away from me.
No, beef and cheddar stays.
I don't know if I would say there can be an objectively best restaurant, though. I don't think that's possible because everybody's taste is different. But you can definitely have an objectively worse restaurant.
I would eat what Kako cooks up. I would eat Kako.
Out.
Is that true?
Yeah.
I mean, I used to say the objectively worst restaurant is Denny's, but then I had some really good Denny's.
Denny's.
No, that's
the
all
thing
it
is,
takes.
you don't go to Denny's for quality per se. You go to Denny's because it's 3 in the morning.
You go to Denny's because it's You go to Denny's because it's there, and you're like miserable because you just got out of the hospital at like 2 a.m. or some shit, and you're like, I need food.
You know what I'm so mad is not on the fucking West Coast is Waffle House because
I know. I want to
Yeah.
get so bad.
dude,
Okay,
Waffle
so
House is
I
so
went to Waffle
fucking
House.
delicious.
I went to Waffle House a grand total of 1 time, and I was like, it's all right. If anything, the experience of being at Waffle House and the way it's set up is more interesting than the food.
When I was
It's
in
just breakfast food.
Yeah, when I was in school and I had a really it would be like the summer and my sleep schedule would be so atrocious. It'd be like 3 in the morning. We would go and there was always the like same server and we would just pal around with this dude because he was like in his early 20s and he was like, you're the only people at the Waffle House at 3 in the morning. That shit was awesome because we became buddies with this guy.
Consistently, the highlight I hear everybody has for Waffle House is usually the people there.
It's the employees,
like, the employees.
It's a Waffle home.
Like, for whatever reason, it's not just like because they're nice, but sometimes it's because they're violent. And that's fun. That's interesting.
I will say
But
you will
it's
never
also-
be safer
usually
than
they're
at a
nice.
Waffle House.
Yeah, usually they're nice as fuck. The one I went to, our server was lovely. They were awesome. It was really cool.
Nice.
And most restaurants, you don't get that. You get like, you go to McDonald's and like, I would rather just deal with the kiosk anyway.
Yeah.
If I have to talk to the person, I want to keep it brief because I'm sure they don't want to be talking to me. I don't really want to be talking to them. It's very not personal.
So the thing is like I've never been to a Waffle House. I have been to a Denny's that had Waffle House vibes though.
Why? Because like people were beating the shit out of each other? Or...
Oh yeah, I've only witnessed 2 ever fist fights in a parking lot, and they've both been at the Fairbanks Denny's, a place that no longer exists.
They
Shout
really
out.
did say, meet me at the Denny's parking lot. We'll fucking throw down. Holy shit.
The food was so bad there, but it was 24/7. It was one of the few 24/7 restaurants, so like people would go to the point where
One thing I think isn't talked about enough with restaurants and why everybody has such different opinions on them is because quality varies so fucking much in every chain. And you brought that up. You brought up how like the Denny's you went to sucks ass. The Denny's I went to was pretty good, and then I went to a different one, and that one sucked ass.
Well, okay,
like,
so
it's the McDonald's is the perfect example because you can either have like the best fucking McDonald's of your life that should be perfect and yummy and delicious, or you could have like the most bland, like almost stale tasting garbage food, and there's no in between.
I
And it
had
varies
such
so
a
much.
violent back and forth though between the two, because like literally at this Denny's, the Fairbanks Denny's, I would like to get the chicken noodle soup because that was the best thing on the menu. It came with these
Fucking chicken noodle soup at Denny's rocks, dude.
Exactly.
That shit rules.
I would go in there. It was 10:20. They stopped serving it at 10:30. I said, "Can I get the chicken noodle soup?" The waitress said, "No." And I said, "But it's 10:20." And they said, "We're not serving the soup anymore." And I said, "Why not?" And she said, "Hang on." She left. The chef came out and was like, "Yeah, what do you want?" And I was like, "I heard you're not serving the chicken noodle soup." He's like, "Yeah, no, we're not." And I was like, "Well, it's 10:20. Why aren't you serving it?" And he goes, "'Cause fuck you. That's why. You want to make it." Literally, I was like,
You know what? I would have been like, I would have been like, I deserve that. I deserve that. Honestly.
He's like, "You want to make a fucking thing out of it?" I said, "No." He's like, "That's what I fucking thought." That happened twice. since I had-
No, that's the realest shit I've ever heard.
Oh
Like,
my
I would be like, yeah,
god.
I have that. too.
Yeah, okay, all
On
right.
the other
What happened,
side of
Silas?
that,
And then what happened?
on the other side of that, I went to, I mean, I've had plates thrown at me at the same Denny's, but on the other side of that,
Wait, hold on. Didn't he like say like, "Oh yeah, you all can take your order except for this guy," and points at you?
oh yeah, yeah, he was like, "Hey, we can take your order, but this guy ain't fucking eating."
Oh my
That's
god. Holy shit.
That's
And
crazy.
they're like, "You guys can stay and you can eat, but this guy ain't fucking eating. If you
That's
want him to
crazy.
eat, you gotta leave."
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I fucking respect that, dude. That's crazy.
It was
But
like,
on the
ain't no
other
fucking
side of
way.
that- On the other side of that, I was in Seattle in a layover, and I was like, I want to go get some food. Hey, there's a Denny's nearby. Whatever the fuck, I'll get it. I'll deal with the abuse. Whatever. I get there, and they're serving. It's like fucking 2 a.m. They're serving boneless buffalo wings, and I'm like, that sounds awesome. I would love that. And he's like, "Yeah, man, can I get you anything else?" And I was like, "Hey, maybe a beer." And he's like, "Ha ha ha, seriously?" And I was like, "I mean, yeah." And he's like, "You don't want anything else? Because I got like a full bar back here." I was like, what?
You have a bar
Can I
at
get
a fucking
Malibu
Denny's?
and Coke?" And he's like, "Fuck yeah." And so
I'll hook you up. That's
Malibu
awesome.
and Coke? Is that good?
Yeah, dude, Malibu is just coconut rum. It's a rum and Coke, but it's coconut. So it's like a coconut Coke. It's so good.
Mm-hmm.
6, I'm gonna take you some bars.
Well, okay. The problem is that I
we-
used to drink a lot of rum and Coke, and that was my drink of choice in college. And so I'm kind of like, I don't know if I can do rum and Coke anymore, but I would do spiced rum. So
Well, so my actually go-to drink. Hey, how about our go-to drinks? My go-to drink is a Dirty Shirley,
what's that?
I don't
dirty
which is
drink
a
alcohol.
shit?
Shirley Temple vodka.
Before we move on from Denny's, I want to tell a story
yeah.
about the chicken noodle soup because
Please
I
do.
have I have a specific one that I will never forget. We were ordering Denny's. Always a mistake. Don't order food ever. Like, it always sucks. Pro gamer tip. If you guys want to save some money, just don't bother ordering food. You're always gonna like regret your decision.
Also,
every
like
single time
90%
without
of ghost
fail.
kitchens are fucking Denny's.
Yeah. Unless it's like Del Taco, which somehow tastes better after it's been sitting in somebody's car for 20 minutes. I don't know how the fuck they manage that. Don't order food. It always sucks. But we ordered Denny's because we were idiots and it was late and it was all that was open and we didn't want to go. So we order it. We get a bunch of different things. I got, as a side for what I was getting, it was the chicken noodle soup. And my ex, who was living with me at the time, they got a coffee or some shit that came in like one of the coffee cups they have there. Six knows this story.
Yeah.
When it arrives, there's 2 coffee cups. And I didn't order a drink. And my ex just kind of assumed like they fucked up and just gave us an extra drink or something. And she goes to try it. She takes a big fucking massive swig of it. It's my chicken noodle soup in the cup. She spits it back into the cup and does not tell me until after I've eaten all of it. And I was like, that was pretty good. And she was like, yeah, I spit in that. And I was like, okay, thanks. Awesome. Cheers.
You say thank you.
Why do you think it tasted good?
Honestly, the next time I got that soup, it didn't taste the same. I was like, this isn't as good for some reason. That's peculiar. That's a keeper. That one was not a keeper. That one was not a keeper. If it was just that thing, yes, absolutely, that's a keeper. However,
it's missing the love. It's missing
the love.
It's missing the
Missing the
gamer
one
girl
ingredient.
spit.
That was fun. That was a good Denny's experience.
Kako, do you have a good Denny's experience?
No.
Do you have a favorite
No,
drink?
fuck Denny's.
What?
A favorite drink of choice for alcohol?
My favorite drink of choice? I like fruity shit. I like sweet fruity shit sometimes.
I respect somebody who drinks because they taste good and not because it's just alcohol.
Like
I respect when people drink alcohol for the taste and not just to get drunk, because there's so many people that just drink like fucking gross ass beer. Why? There's so many fruity fucking awesome drinks out there you could have.
I abhor the taste of like just raw alcohol. Like I
Yeah.
want
Like-
to have it taste like good, you know. So that's why I always try the cocktails, because they mix it up. It might taste good. I go for a Cosmo probably, like a Cosmopolitan usually. But lately, every time I cook for people, I've been just getting this like sparkling white Moscato that's just so
Ooh.
delicious, because it's like a dessert wine that everyone fucking loves. Even my boy Silas over here.
Oh.
Why are you saying that like I wouldn't like it? I'm a fucking alcoholic, Kako.
Silas, can we have a drink together?
Yes, please. Oh my god,
Yay.
fucking please.
I'm a
Oh.
lightweight. 1 White Claw and I'm gone.
Dude, that's
I am.
It's true.
I am a fucking heavyweight champion. It takes
I
a lot.
I-
I'm you fuckheads to go get a drink.
I grew up drinking Everclear straight from the
Oh my
bottle.
God.
So like,
I
You're insane.
6 drinking is nuts, because I feel like a designated driver for someone I'm not driving anywhere.
I run around and I just like giggle really loud and I'm just kind of like goofy. I will be 1 White Claw deep and I'm fucking gone.
if
Like I have
while
zero
you are
tolerance.
if while you are there, if there is karaoke going on at a bar that we go to visit, it's fucking
Can
on.
we? Oh my god, can we please go do karaoke?
6, I will be on the lookout. You know I will have that in the portfolio by the time you arrive. It will already be. I'll be like pulling out pamphlets. I'll be like, these are the 4 places Jesus.
Hey, Carius,
I got
you don't
options
drink.
on it.
Can you be our DD so we can do drunk
Of course,
karaoke?
I'm always the DD. I'm always the driver. I'm always driving places. I'm used to that. That's good for me. I like that. I
does
like
like
being
driving.
useful. I like providing a use of some sort to the friend group. I like.
I usually abstain from driving so I can be the
Hey, Kako.
DDs. So this sounds fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to
Put
get.
Freddy in the trunk.
I think my main problem though is that I'm a very like clingy drunk in a way of like I will lean on people and I will just kind of like touch their face and stuff, and a lot of people don't like that, so I have to like sit there and like hold my arms together so I don't like hug people.
Six, you can 100% do that.
I'll just like climb on your back and then just like make you piggyback me around.
That's what my friends do at the bar. So every Wednesday I have a friend group I go to the bar with. We do karaoke at the local joint. And they just do that with me already.
It's awesome.
So
One time Six got drunk and then he shrunk down to like 6 inches tall and he crawled all the way up my leg and onto the top of my head and just sat there for a while. I was like, "What you doing up there, little man?" And I was like, he's like, "I'm just hanging out." And I was like, "You gotta get off."
I was vibing. One time,
I gotta get off the.
Yeah, one time I got really drunk and I shrunk down to like 2 inches and I crawled up his urethra, and I don't recommend going up.
No, that didn't happen. That didn't happen.
I'm about to say that too.
Why did we all go for the urethra?
I know exactly why.
Urethra.
Ah,
That's a
urethra.
great idea. Urethra.
Yes.
Unless, Carius, do you got that Hank Hill disease where you got that narrow urethra?
I wouldn't know.
How do you measure the girth of your urethra?
You are so bizarre. You are so strange.
You just stick a sounding rod in there, and if it
No.
comes to
Okay, we're good. I don't want to talk about sounding. My pee hole hurts now.
Oh, it's awesome though.
Jesus fucking Christ, Silas.
I'm learning so much about Silas today. How's your urethra size doing?
He's a man who knows what he likes.
You still haven't set up your fuck machine yet.
I still haven't set up my fuck machine. No.
What?
What?
I have a $600 fuck machine sitting in my closet.
You know, I respect a man who knows what he wants and will spend $600 on it.
You lived together a year and a half, or a year or so, and you still have not set up your fuck machine for yourself.
Man, it's just a lot of work. And then you gotta find like a place for it, and like my room's kind of small.
That's kind of real homie shit to share a fuck machine. I ain't gonna lie.
I ain't sharing no fuck machine with anybody.
I ain't sharing.
Damn it. I was hoping we go
Sorry,
halfies on
buddy.
it.
No.
Whatever.
Yeah, here, I'm not gonna.
I have
share it with
so
Trey.
much other shit to spend my money on. You want to go halfies on a fuck machine?
I'm not
Ain't
sharing
gonna
it on
happen, boy.
But there it is in the.
They used to call me the fuck machine. That
In
is
the
a fuck
chat.
machine. Holy shit. My god.
Mhm.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Got
Oh,
premium in the name.
Premium. What a fucking.
I also have like.
What a fucking ban evader as well, which is really funny. Take off your cloths, all of you, or I'm getting angry, dude.
Twink Pounder 1977 says.
How old
clothes.
would they be if they're born in 1977? I'm pretty sure that's
about
older.
my dad's age.
I'm pretty sure that's older than my dad.
That's like 48 years old.
Yeah, that's pretty close to my dad's
Close to
age.
my dad's age. Wow.
You have space in the living room. You can set it up there.
I'm not gonna have the.
What if you just walk in
Kako?
on Silas
What
going to
would
town
happen
on
if
it?
you came home and there's just a fuck machine set up in the living room?
That'd be really fucking funny, dude.
He'd get in
Alright.
line. He'd wait.
I'd laugh my
Is
ass.
this where the line starts?
Dude, my friend.
Walks up to you, taps you on the shoulder. Is this where the line starts? Stands
I'm
there.
Find out when you get home, it's just gonna be running.
not being used by anybody. It's just on.
Yeah, it's just on. The cat's playing with it.
Do you guys know you can rent sex swings?
What?
You
What?
can rent sex swings.
You can rent them?
Where would we hang that?
Yeah, you can rent them. And
You
it's
can buy
like,
frames.
What if you came home and the rented sex swing hanging from the ceiling was already swinging, but no one was there?
No one was there.
This is ectoplasm.
You come home and the sex machine in your living room is currently on, and you're like, "Did you turn that on?" It's like, "No, I didn't. It turned itself on. It must have." You're home alone for the day. You hear the sex machine turn on. You walk out. Who? Where? No one? Turns out it's evil and haunted.
Evil
You brought a
sex
ghost into your
machine.
house. Evil sex machine. One time I had my parents had a Roomba, and it would only run on like the weekends. And I would be like home alone on Saturday. Whenever I was home alone on like a Saturday, it would spend more time banging against my door than doing anything else in the house. And I thought it was haunted. It was trying to kill me.
Hi, Jack. Thank you.
I think I'm out of questions.
You've been out of questions for like years.
I feel like we haven't even
No,
been
I mean,
talking. We've
I
just been
got-
kind of yapping. We don't need questions
There's a
to
couple more I
yap.
got here. Hold on.
I don't really have questions. I just bring up points. I'm just like, nice hair, Six. Nice hat.
Thank you.
Carius.
Thank you.
Thank
Kako,
you.
Kako and Silas, I have a very
Well-
important question to ask you both.
Yes.
I'm important. In
All right.
question.
All right, the love of your life. They're a 10 out of 10. You love them so much. They are perfect for you in every way.
Yes.
But they require to hold it once while you piss. Do you let them?
Oh my god, my crush asked me if he could hold my pee when I piss.
Yes.
They're a keeper.
Real
100%.
shit. Real shit. Real
I
shit.
don't. I mean, that's not.
Crush
That's
asked me
not that bad. I'm be honest. Like that's
I don't
probably
know.
fine. Now,
See,
if
I-
they asked to piss on me or something, I'd be like, no.
Can I share a core memory real quick?
Is it a okay? Yeah, yeah. I'm scared of where this is going, but yeah, go
I
ahead.
hope it's
I was
piss related.
Sounds like
I
you
was
sound like a
talking
person-
with Six in a chat. It was Six and I and maybe some other people in the chat.
I'm scared.
And Six was like Carius doesn't even hold my hand when I poop.
Yeah.
And then just hear you stop and go, Carius, will you hold my hand while I poop?
That sounds
And
pretty
you see
accurate.
Carius and
Yeah.
let's just go, what the fuck?
Okay. Here's a hypothetical for you.
Okay.
You are pooping with the love of your life, your best friend, who is there holding your hand, and they're holding your hand.
Are you saying
while
I'm
you
the love
poop.
of your life? Because I.
No.
Okay.
This is a different scenario. This is don't.
Okay.
This is a different scenario. The love of your life is holding your hand while you poop. Their other hand is doing nothing at the moment. But the second that your poop exits your body, they duck it underneath you, catch the poop, and whip it against the wall in front of you. What do? Are you mad? Are you like, what was that about? Are you what emotion do you
Why
feel
are they
immediately?
holding my hand while I'm pooping?
You asked them to. You asked them to. You asked them to. I don't know. It doesn't matter. This is the scenario you are in.
I think I'm impressed.
Honestly, I do think I would also be impressed. I think I would just be in disbelief and
You'd
probably
have to be really
laugh.
quick. It'd have to happen. It'd be really quick.
I probably
It'd
would
be impressively
laugh.
fast.
I'd probably find that hilarious. I'd be like, "You're cleaning that up, by the way."
You're cleaning that up. That's
There's
not your
something
job.
comical. There's something comical about anything getting just violently whipped against
Yeah.
the wall.
Bro behavior.
No, bro.
Just, like, what if I just made you your favorite meal? Like, and I just made it and pristine. I plated it perfectly, and I just fucking threw it at your wall when I walked into your room.
That was the.
I was
That's like
literally
the same as the. That's the same as the bit from earlier where I was like
Dropping
bring
it.
Six a meal and then just drop it all over the floor and just start crying.
See, that's an accident. Throwing it against the wall is purposeful.
I think I don't know which one I find funnier, the like pretending it's an accident and fumbling it, dropping it all over the floor, and then just getting really sad about it, or just violently whipping it against the wall,
I love the
like as
idea.
hard as possible.
Because I literally had that in my head of Kako just bringing me like a perfectly plated meal of food, and it's just like, look, Silas, I made this for you, and I'm like, oh my god, that looks amazing. It's like, oh, you like it? Yeah, I do. Whoosh, and it just sticks to the wall and like slowly slides down. He gets 1 inch from my face and goes, fuck fucking eat it then!
I'm thinking about it now, and I'm like, I think I would prefer the first one, because if the second one was done to me,
I would be so sad.
I would feel like they're genuinely very fucking angry at me for some reason, that I fucked up really badly, and I would immediately like be really upset.
Yeah, because that's also
awful.
They're purposefully also making a mess, and it's like at least the other one where it's an accident, like what do you like the accident is, it happens, right?
Yeah.
I would be in your shoes too.
If it was an accident, I drop it on the ground. I walk out of the room. I cry, but I walk out of the room and I just don't come back.
Well, originally the bit was that it was a bit like I just did it on purpose, but I'm pretending it's an accident.
See, I wouldn't know that.
Up.
I wouldn't know that.
I would also be in Six's shoes, where I'd just be like, no, it's fine. I'll eat it. I can eat it. It's fine. I ate cereal off the floor once. I can eat anything off the floor. Don't worry about it.
Carius, am I allowed to tell them about the other day?
I'll tell it. I want to talk about it. I was thinking about it. Fucking, I was at Albertsons, and Albertsons has these fucking, like, pork ribs you can get that are pretty good, actually. They're, like, pre-made. Some places get the pre-made food. These ones have pork ribs, which they're pretty damn good, so I got some. And I was carrying them home with some other groceries I got. And I get home, and I'm, like, all excited. I'm like, we're hyped. I'm like, Six, you want some ribs? You want some ribs? I got some ribs. And he's like, yeah, I want some ribs. So I got out 2 plates. I'm plating them out. I cut them in half because it's like there's enough for both of it's a lot of ribs. I cut them right down the middle, and I put half of them on one plate with the intention to put half on the other plate. Instead, that plate, for reasons I don't actually understand because it happened so quickly, did not stay on the counter for very long. It immediately, the plate tipped over, the rib rolled down my entire front of my body and got barbecue sauce or whatever all over my clothing, and then hit the dusty ass kitchen floor with like cat fur all over the floor. And I just immediately was like, all right, well, I guess I'm eating literally nothing because that ruined my entire appetite. I'm fucking miserable now. My mood is gone. It's tanked. And Six is like, I'll still eat the ribs off the floor. I'm like, buddy, don't. It doesn't fucking matter. You just eat the ones that are clean. I'm not eating anyway, so it's whatever. But he's like, no, I'll wash them off. I'm like, oh, cool. So you can wash like all of the barbecue sauce that makes them good off. That's smart. And he's like, no, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'm like, dude,
I'll do it.
Don't even fucking worry about it. Just eat my half. It doesn't fucking matter, man.
And what did I do?
You washed them and you ate them like a freak. I was like, I was giving you mine, and you're like, nope.
Yep.
He's so miserable that I will eat floor ribs for him.
I didn't want it to go to waste because like they were like good ribs and it was fine. I just, I cleaned it off and it was okay. I didn't get sick off of it, and I wanted to make sure you got your ribs too, and I felt bad. You were so sad. I don't think I've ever seen you so upset.
I was immediately like, my entire day was ruined based off of that one fucking miserable thing. I was so depressed.
Six, you and I share like the same heart and brain.
I get very sad when I mess with food.
No, fucking up food, or like dropping food after you've already spent a shitload of time making it or something, just ruins your mood. Yeah. Every time I like spill my food, even before I'm done making it, like
me too.
I make these little beef pasta cups, and then like this one time I accidentally was shaking the cup a little too hard, and like spasms or something, and like half the fucking noodles come out of the cup and fall all over the floor. I'm like, well, awesome, man. That's fucking ruined. I guess I just won't eat breakfast.
Damn.
Be upset the whole day.
It fucking. You ever drop an entire bowl of soup?
So I think like this is like tangentially related, but it's one of my favorite stories to tell us. One summer when I was like hanging out with my brother, it's one of my funniest fucking memories with my brother was I was hanging out in his bedroom because at my parents' place, we didn't really have AC except in the individual bedroom. So I was in his bedroom because I didn't have a bedroom because I wasn't living with them. So, I was visiting for the summer. And it's hot. I'm in his room. It's late at night. He goes to make food. And at one point, he kind of opens the door and he pokes his head and he goes, "Hey, can I borrow your dog?" And I was like, "What?" And he was like, I don't want to talk about it. I need to borrow your dog. Don't worry about it." And I'm like, "What?" And I'm like, what's going on?" And so I go and I pull the door open. He's like actively pulling the door back so I don't open it. And I pull it open and there is just tuna and rice all over the fucking floor. And he's like, So can I borrow your dog? And I just like bust out laughing to the point to where I'm like sobbing. And my mom thinks we're fighting and comes out and is like, what's going on? And I would just kind of point at the tuna and the rice on the floor. And she's like, what the fuck is happening here? I'm so confused. My dog got a good meal of tuna and rice that night.
Awesome.
Amazing.
I gotta use the dog as the vacuum, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my god. It's the best. It's the best.
The
How
easiest
come your
vacuum
dog
ever.
doesn't eat any of this shit I drop on the floor? What's that about?
What are you dropping on the floor?
What's that about? Almost
My
nothing.
pants.
Ideally.
That's why he doesn't. I mean, my dog's
But
really
when I do
picky.
drop food on the floor, he doesn't eat none of it. Like,
I mean, he's picky. He doesn't like
Like-
things like chips or like anything like that
He-
isn't meat
this
based.
guy sucks. The last dog I had, he'd eat fucking anything, dude. You could feed him like a
guy
fucking
fucking
grenade and
sucks.
he'd eat it.
So I thought that my dog. So the thing about my dog is he will take food from you almost always. He doesn't always eat it. I found out that I thought he liked okra because he would very willingly take okra from me. And okra's fine for dogs, so I would give him a piece of like a little piece of okra, and he was like, "Oh my god, I'm so happy!" And he would take it, and he'd trot away with it, and then he would come back and ask for more. He was hiding them in his dog bed. I went to go clean his dog bed, and I lifted it up, and underneath is just a pile of like old and like dry okra that had just been sitting there for like a week. And I was like, "What
This
the fuck,
fucking dog-
dude?"
This fucking dog will just hoard shit. Like, he doesn't eat any of the food that falls on the floor, but gladly every morning he goes and licks whatever's left out of the cat's food cans and then like carries the cans to his dog bed and tucks them away in a corner.
Yeah, he does.
Sometimes we peek in there, there's like fucking 10 like cat food cans just chilling in
Where
the
did you
corner
get
tucked
these?
away. I
He's
know
saving.
exactly where he got them. They're the food that my cats didn't fucking finish.
That about the
They
food
hate
about
him because
sending
he
a
eats their
message.
food, but you guys don't eat it. You guys don't finish it. He cleans up after you, little men.
They hate us because they ain't us.
It's true. It's true.
I straight up thought.
Actually,
I thought
they hate
you
me
said anus
because
for a second. I had to really
they hate
unpack
me
that in my
because
head for
I
a second.
stole. They hate me because I stole all of their money.
Oh,
Because I stole all of it. I
did
took
you
all
feed
of
the
it.
the outdoor cat?
I did not today. I will after the stream.
You should go
There's
feed
a
it.
stray. There's like a group of stray cats that live around our apartment. Like, not strays. They're feral cats.
Yeah.
They've never been raised by a human. They're just kind of around. And there's this one that every time I see it, I bring it some food. I bring all of them some food, but I see this one the most. And this one time I'm walking out to the mailbox and it notices me from like the dumpsters and it runs over and starts meowing at me and follows me back to my apartment. And I'm like, okay, I think it wants food. So I bring it a can of food. And now it knows that I'm the one that brings it food, and it waits by my car for me to bring 6 home from work because that's when I'll usually feed it. It's there almost every day. So I just go grab a can of food and bring it to her, and she just eats
It's
it.
really cute because like we'll come home from work and the cat's just hanging out on the car that usually is parked next to his car, just hanging out
Yeah,
underneath
it's just sitting
it.
like underneath it.
Or like at some point I it probably was her, but there was like a cat like
It definitely
in the
was.
dust on your hood.
Yeah.
There was like cat
We
like
walk out,
outline.
and I'm like, is that cat fur on the hood of my car? I only noticed the fur. 6 points out that there's like paw prints and stuff on the hood. I'm
Yeah.
like, what the fuck? There's a cat just chilling on my car. I bet it was that one that knows
The
that
food
the
giver.
food spawns here.
It spawns.
This is the car that feeds me.
Yeah, this is the car where whenever it's here, sometimes there's food.
It's really cute. It's really
So,
cute. What do you
I've
call
named
this
that,
cat?
I've named that. I have names for most of them. That one's name is Sewer Demon.
I
Yeah.
do have a dog. Well, I had a dog that would sometimes eat stuff off the floor, but then I would have this dog that would eat anything.
Mm.
I did post a picture of this dog.
Hi, he doggy. Oh my
And
god, that
I-
nose.
He's
looking
a
at
long
you.
boy. He's
I'm
a
gonna
very
show-
long boy.
Look, Chad, look at this
Love
dog.
dogs like this. What's the
Um,
dog doing?
I will also post
That
a picture
picture
of this
is
dog, but I
fucking
do want to
huge.
post one more picture of this dog. That will definitely
Doggy.
give you a different impression of this dog, of why this dog was a fucking nightmare for me.
Doggy.
Dog.
Oh my god. That is a
It's
He
picture.
very
looks so-
cute, isn't it?
He looks so ominous. He looks like
Yeah,
he
he looks-
knows.
Now zoom into his mouth.
He's got a little.
He's got a can of dog food in his mouth. The whole can.
He's looking at you like, what are you gonna do?
He's like, what are you gonna do? Take it? I fucking dare you.
So, chat, for those of you here, this is the dog. This is Broccoli, Broccoloni, Brockstar, Brock Obama.
Shout out.
Shout out to Brock.
Brock, that's a cool name for a
This
dog.
was him with a whole fucking can of dog food in his mouth. He's just
The
he's
look
not
on his
looking
face.
at me. He's just like he's not looking at me. He's just looking straight on, like avoiding detection.
All right, I'm gonna clown on someone for a second. First
Yeah.
chat, hey guys. Second chat, aw, in reference to the dog.
Yeah.
Third chat, what's the best dildo brand?
I'm just.
Yeah? Yeah,
Do you want me to-
Hunter? Do you want to elaborate on that?
I
Yeah?
will say though, the dog is still very
Wait,
much
wait,
alive
wait.
and well. It lives with my ex-wife. So
Let's see what his
Nutty.
fifth message is gonna be.
No, we need the fourth one
knows?
still. We ain't got the fourth yet.
It might be a really good one. Who knows?
Asking for a friend.
Asking for a friend.
Sure.
All right, sure.
Yeah,
Sure,
buddy.
uh-huh.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy.
Silas,
Yes.
can I ask a Joe Biden question?
What?
Yes. A Joe Biden question? The Joe Biden question?
No, Joe Biden question.
Oh, fine. I'll be over here. I'm not actually going anywhere.
Would you,
Don't ask me.
I'm asking all of you. Would you?
Look at them. Don't look at me. Look at them.
Cancer asshole meant curing cancer for the whole world.
What? He wants to run the whole question by me again. What?
Would you eat Joe Biden's cancer asshole if it meant curing cancer for the whole world?
No. Fuck him.
Just mouth the game. I want to put a hot dog in there.
Sorry,
Like-
I was banning the guy who said my
Yeah,
asshole
I
hurts
was
and
like-
my nipples are hard.
I should have just banned him. I was sitting there hovering the button. I was like,
I was watching closely.
yeah, I was waiting. And then I stopped paying attention, and that's when he starts saying the weird shit. It always happens. The moment you stop focusing on something is when that thing
Real
is
shit.
something you should be focusing
Real
on.
shit.
Yeah, no, fuck him. Fuck him. Cancer forever would be preferable for me. Not doing that.
Hey,
I
Carius,
do
what do you
wanna
want to have for
preface-
dinner tonight?
I will preface, when Kako originally asked me this question, the question was, would you eat Joe Biden's cancer-ridden asshole if it cured his cancer? And I responded
His cancer.
with,
No.
just his cancer. And I responded with, I would not eat Joe Biden's asshole if it cured cancer for everyone forever.
I understand. I get it. Like, fuck
Now
him.
I do have a stipulation.
Yeah.
I gave Kako my answer, which was I would do this act on Joe Biden if it cured cancer for everyone except for past and future presidents. only US presidents get cancer.
What if U.S. presidents had to give me a lot of money or they can't get elected?
I would like a lot of
They
money.
should do that. Yeah, they should do that.
They should
I
do
think
that.
that's true. What if U.S. presidents had to be able to do 100 jumping jacks or they can't get elected?
They have to complete the presidential fitness course.
Dude,
Yeah, you have to do a
it's like
fitness
it's like the 7th grade fitness exam where it's like up, down, up. Like, did you have to do that?
Yeah.
The
I
presidential
remember
fitness
it.
course.
I believe that if a president is incapable of driving a car on his own, he should not govern the country.
I think we should get off of
Who
politics
only
because
has
this always
cars.
happens, and I don't want to talk about politics. Thank you.
But
I do want to say,
what if
before
you
we
were the
move on
president?
From that, if you become the president, you're not allowed to drive. So I do want to just point that out there.
Wait, is that an actual
Moving
thing?
on.
I just wanted to talk about eating ass.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about eating ass. I'm good.
Moving on from that. Shit. Oh, I did have more questions.
Hmm.
I thought you were out of questions. You don't know. You don't know what's going on. Are you making these up? I think you're making these up. I think you're full of shit. I don't think you got a list of nothing.
No. Where is it? 6. When you first arrived, as you now live in the place you're gonna live. I'm getting a lot of first-time chatters, and that's kind of worrying me. You are now living in the place you were gonna live, right? It was the first night there. What was your feelings and emotions when you were like,
I didn't
you
feel
are
anything.
officially
I was
moved
tired.
in? Well,
Yeah,
okay. You woke up the next day and you realized that you now live in a different place with a different person.
He actually woke me up because he woke up at like 9 in the morning and he screamed, "Where am I? Where am I? Where the fuck am I?"
I don't know, because we got here at like 2 in the morning or some shit like that, and then we unloaded the car. So not only did we load the car in the morning, did the really, really long drive, which was like, how long was it? 16 hours? You keep yelling at me for the time. 17 hours?
Yeah.
We unloaded the car. I was fucking exhausted, so there was no thoughts in my head. I think we woke up pretty late the next morning, I think. And then I was just like, oh my god. What now? I think we went grocery shopping that day. But then I started work the day after that. So there really wasn't much time for me to think much. I kind of was just like setting up my computer.
Right back to the grind.
Yeah, that was kind of it.
I will say, I moved in here in May and then finally got a job in September.
That's understandable. Job market sucks ass.
Yeah, because
terrible,
I had a job in my same field lined up, and they were like, "Well, we don't want to accept you until you come down and done a job interview." And I'm like, "Okay, fine, I'll come down and I'll do a job interview." And they're like, "Oh my god, you are overqualified for this job. We love you. You're great here. You didn't get it though. Sorry.
Yeah, we love you. You're overqualified. We don't want you. What the fuck's the point? What was the fucking point?
I was like,
Can you wait? Can you wait until we're your employee? Can you wait until we're hiring? Can
oh my god. So when I fucking got, so not the job I have currently, but the one right before that, when I was applying, I applied to like 500 plus jobs, right? I applied constantly, desperately to everything, right? This was in like January, February of 2024. I will still to this day get people being like, "Hey, I actually got your application. I was wondering if you're interested in an interview." And I was like, dude, do you think I was sitting around waiting for 1.5 years for a fucking job interview for your retail job?
Yeah.
Do you really have nobody else qualified enough that you can't message them right now? You need me?
Yeah.
Crazy. Crazy. I'm like, oh, fuck off.
You tell me nobody's applying. Right?
Yeah.
Like nobody's applying.
No,
it's
have
like,
to be.
It's like, what have you done to run away everybody that's applying for this job? Considering everybody desperately wants a job right now. Why are you scraping? I'm not calling myself bottom of the barrel. Why are you scraping the bottom of the barrel in regards to time? Crazy.
Yeah, like a year.
Right.
That's it. Applying for jobs. Ooh.
What the
you put in.
What
you say,
the fuck?
You put in. It says. You put in the thing. You say. It says, "Oh, I'm looking for entry level," and it's like you need 5 trillion years experience in this field, etc., etc. Fuck you. Yeah. You're gonna tell. I filter for a certain amount of pay minimum, and it's like, oh, here's something that's below at the minimum, but like I might be over that amount.
Yeah, I'm sorry to interrupt here real quick. Can I get an opinion from the rest of the group here about what
the fuck do you say in regards to that?
Yeah, what?
Don't repeat that. I'm guessing is the.
I mean, we can. It's not bad, but like.
No.
You should just ban him.
No.
No, he gave you 20 bits. Let him live.
I I can't tell if this is a Ligma joke or like they're trying to get you to say a slur.
Like, no, it's definitely set up to be like some kind of you say the word, it's very funny thing. But I can't tell if it's good or bad, so I just wouldn't.
I'm looking this up. Hold on.
I can't piece it together.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
It's a puzzle.
I think the real infidelity was my brain cells being fucked right now.
What?
I don't know.
Wild. Anyways, well.
Anyways,
and yet,
I
these
think
places are
he made a choice.
My friend Steve Jobs has can you tell him he can overcome his ligma?
I believe in you, Steve Jobs. I think you can overcome your ligma. It's definitely gonna go
I have
well
some
for
bad
you.
news.
What?
A little update on the Steve Jobs situation.
Ligma balls! Aw, drat, you got me. You got me.
What if-
Aw.
What if that actually happened to you? What if that whole fucking scene from that comic actually happened to you? What if someone hit you with like a D's nuts joke and then you just got disintegrated instantly afterwards?
I would be so excited because I would no longer be part of this world. I'd be like, wow, I'm part of the ether. I'm part of the air. I'm in the air that you breathe. Oh my god, I'm literally inside you.
All you had to do to get away with murder via disintegrating somebody is get them with a D's nuts joke.
Oh my god, no, I'm too stupid. No.
That Darwinism would take over. No one would ever fall for a D's nuts joke ever again.
I just would stop talking. I simply would stop talking.
Disintegrate Silas tomorrow.
They're disintegrating me tomorrow, fellas. They're gonna put me in the tube.
Oh, did you hear about that new
crazy
thing where
quirk.
if you get caught with a D's nuts joke, you get disintegrated? I heard it's legal in Sugma. And I'd be like, where is Sugma? And they'd be like, Sugma balls.
And then you're dead. Makes me think of
and they put you in and then they put you in an industrial furnace.
It makes me think of those really bad TikToks where it's like some girl and it's like, wow, how many words were you assigned this year? I only got 10,000 words. I'm gonna have to use them wisely. And it's like some weird TikTok skit where it's like silent kind of, and it's like some story being told out, like, but through this TikTok in a really poor fashion. That seems like something they would come up with. They'd be like, did you hear?
That's a
they
fascinating
made these
concept, though.
I mean, a lot of them are fascinating concepts, but they're like bad. They're like bad. They're like, sorry, we sold your, we gave away your words to your older sister because we don't love you. That's like, that's the twist it normally takes.
Have you seen, there's like this fucking movie where everybody's lifespan is the currency they have to work with. Like they pay for everything with like seconds, minutes, hours, months, days, years, and they just transfer that time between each other. And like the richest people ever just are like living forever or some shit, and the poorest live like another 20 minutes if they're lucky and some shit like that.
That's crazy.
That movie is called In Time.
Yes, yeah.
JT, baby, Justin Timberlake.
Oh.
Our goat.
Also, I did want to say, Six, the concept for that that TikTok, there's a movie called 1,000 Words with Eddie Murphy, where every time he says a word, a leaf from a tree falls, and if all the leaves fall off the tree, he dies.
Damn. You better shut
fucked up. Why does he die? Does a tree fall on him?
I don't remember how it ends.
The tree gonna kill him? The tree just starts moving towards him. I can't go to national parks anymore because the last time I went to a national park, all the trees started moving towards me at about 1 inch per hour. So the park rangers kicked me out.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! An inch per hour isn't even that's not even that serious.
Yeah, but if every fucking tree in a national park started converging on someone at a rate of 1 inch per hour, when normally they can't move at all,
you probably wouldn't notice.
You'd probably not want that guy there too, right?
You probably wouldn't fucking notice. It's an inch.
You would figure it out pretty. If all the trees started moving, you would know. You would know if all of the trees started moving.
They are moving at an inch per hour. Dude, an inch, do you know how big an inch is?
That is so fast in the grand scheme of things. Do you know the Earth is constantly moving? The coastlines are moving. There's tectonic plates. Those things move. Everything moves. If it's an inch per hour, that's fast,
How
dude.
long
That's quick.
are you in the national forest for anybody to notice?
Oh, you would notice right away. You would notice so quickly.
No,
Someone would probably fucking see it. There's so many trees there. Some park rangers just sitting in his fucking office and he's like,
they are barely
all those
moving.
trees just shifted to the left. What's that about?
They barely fucking moved. An inch is not that. An inch in regards to a tree is nothing.
It would be so noticeable when like trees right on the side of like a parking lot just start moving into the parking lot and destroying the ground. You'd notice right away. It would be so quick.
2 feet away a day is a lot.
I mean, yeah, over a day, yeah. But I don't think that you would notice in like for probably half the day.
Oh my god, can you imagine like going camping and you go to bed and you wake up and the trees are like a foot closer to you?
The tree is crushing your tent.
The thing is though, is that you're not taking note of every single tree that's near you. You're not going to know the distance that they were. A foot is not that much.
You're not going to notice the trees. You're going to notice the impact that the trees moving has on the environment around them.
See, you're
going to see like rock shift. You're going to see concrete moved. You're going to see things breaking. You're going to notice.
You're in a national forest. There's no concrete.
You could, like, there's no concrete around a park ranger's office. That was earlier in the hypothetical. There's parking lots, there's campgrounds, there's all sorts. There's public bathrooms.
But you said you woke up. You said you woke up as you're camping, which implies you're not by the fucking ranger station.
Silas said that. I said the park ranger one.
I don't think you understand. An inch per hour. An inch per hour is nothing. It would take at least an hour to notice anything, and I bet you're not staying at the ranger station for an hour to notice the concrete before you go into the actual fucking forest.
I'm sure a park ranger who works at a park all the time is going to notice when the trees move and it fucks with things that otherwise would not have been touched.
They would notice
the trees are moving.
They would notice the trees moving, but they're not going to know it's fucking you making them move.
Eventually, they figure it out. It wouldn't take them very long.
I disagree. I think people are dumber than you think.
You don't think so?
How would they ever go? I think they would go, why are the trees moving? Not, oh, that guy there is making the trees move.
Another thing is that they're probably not just like every hour shifting. They're probably constantly moving. And if you're observing them, you're probably going to be able to see it. So, like, you can just kind of tell they're probably going somewhere.
I agree on that, but do you not realize how short an inch is over a whole hour?
You're still gonna notice.
You're gonna stare at it, and your eyes are gonna wander naturally, and you're not gonna notice a fucking difference.
You would so notice if a tree is moving. You would be able to notice.
As a man, an inch is a lot and it's very noticeable. Trust me, ladies, trust me.
That extra inch is very important.
An inch is very noticeable. It's very noticeable. Please trust me. An inch is very noticeable.
I'm going to come into your room every hour and move something slightly when you're not looking.
I will not notice.
I'm going to attach a little itty bitty motor to an object in your room and just have it slowly propel itself.
Like, I probably won't notice for a good, like, couple of hours. It's not going to be immediate. That's what my argument is no one's going to immediately notice.
It wouldn't be immediate. They're not going to figure it out in 20 seconds, but it would take not that long. They would probably figure it out in the first day. That's the thing. It wasn't even a question.
That's what I'm saying.
I got kicked out. I got kicked. The park rangers kicked me out of the park. The park rangers kicked me out of the park because all the trees were moving to it.
I don't think you would be at the forest long enough for it to be noticeable before they kick you out.
I know what I'm doing in the forest. Maybe I'm jerking off in the woods for 18 hours.
No, you're not.
They figure it out. They figure it out. They would figure it out.
I have 2 more questions.
What are your questions?
Whoa, you just produce questions?
Well, yeah, he's making these up. I know he is. I can smell it.
This,
I can smell the
so
pen
this
he's
one
writing
we kind
with.
of touched on at the beginning, but this is a question for all of us. How did you go about beating the "oh my god, they are roommates" allegations?
We didn't.
We didn't. They
We
still
haven't.
they still keep doing it. I get comments. You know what? Here, I'm gonna go to my YouTube. I'm gonna see how long it takes in my recent comment section to find one where they reference me fucking Carius in some fashion. People think that I get my fucking ass pummeled by Carius nightly. Do you think that if I was getting fucked nightly, I would be nearly as like insane as I actually am right now? No,
I mean,
I'd be so fucking normal.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. Let me
Saying that
check.
would fix you?
It would fix me.
You want that? You want to be fixed?
Yeah.
I feel like he's making you
took
an
my nuts.
offer.
Yeah.
I feel like it sounds
So
like
we'll
he's
be in the
making you
same
an
room
offer.
together.
Let's see.
I will bring my own collapsible cuck chair because I know that's where it's going.
No, you gotta sit on the ground. Sorry.
Oh, come on! I brought it myself.
Nope.
Working for 18 hours straight means the trees move 18 inches.
That's true.
It's
That's
almost
true.
2 feet.
That's true.
Here it is. Here it is. On my most recent video about how I like old man Yowie, they said 6 and Carius in 25 years. And I said, we aren't dating. And they say, but you have so much Riz. Like, that's what matters, is that
Then
I don't
crickets,
have
then
Riz.
crickets.
Yeah.
It's crickets.
Yeah, that's the thing.
These two commenters think
it's
they're just
definitely
so fucking funny.
It's
They think
definitely
they're
the fact
so
that I
funny.
don't have Riz, apparently. That Carius and I... Not the fact that we're not attracted to each other.
That's true.
That's your longest goon session. Fucking shut up. Kako, how are you beating the allegations?
How am I beating the allegations?
Mm.
Am I actually beating the allegations? They're still coming in. They're still coming in. They're not being beaten. I mean,
Nobody
they're-
beats these allegations.
Nope.
It's dissipated, but I can't say that it's gone away entirely. Oh, are you roommates? Yes.
Are y'all fucking?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's the next question. Always.
See, what's very funny, I love that hand for the head pat.
Yeah.
What's funny is I don't really get those allegations. I made those jokes a while ago, but people actually are like, "Oh, you guys are roommates? Well, obviously you're not fucking." And
What?
It's like,
How?
hang on. Why is that? And it's like, well, I mean, Silas, come on, it's Kako. Come on.
What does that
I mean, you're a cutie, Silas, but come on, it's Kako.
Damn.
Like an out of
Damn.
your league kind of deal.
Damn.
What does that mean?
They're saying
I
you're
think
out of
the
Silas's
implication
league.
is yeah, I think that's the implication. No, that's the thing I've noticed. There's always like one person in the duo that they're like that they always make the joke about, because nobody makes that joke about me, because nobody thinks I'm fucking. But they think that Six is fucking.
They think
And like
they
when I was
think
with
that
you guys.
they think that you are fucking me. Like in
I
a
think-
situation,
I think-
they think
yeah.
that I am the catcher and you are the pitcher.
I think the reason is they don't make those jokes to the people they think are the top, because they're really only interested in the bottom getting fucked. They don't care about the
But that's
person
the
that
thing,
would be the
is they
top.
don't-
My
There's no either way. Like they
Yeah.
basically people were
Oh, shit.
like Silas, you're a cutie, but come on, it's Kako. Come on. Like you think he'd settle for you? It's Kako. Come on.
Damn.
My like
Man, that's
entire
pretty mean.
like
Sorry.
thing is where I've talked about how like before I've like talked about it with my chat where I was like, hey, hey, so like chat, if I got a boyfriend, what would you guys do? And everyone's like, what would happen to Carius in that situation? I'm like, what are you talking about? What do you mean? What would happen to Carius? What, is he gonna die if I get a boyfriend? Like, they're like, oh yeah, but what about Carius? And I'm like, what do you mean? What about him?
Well, yeah,
This isn't part. He's not part of this question. I've been drinking.
I'm not in the equation, bro.
But yeah, no, it's very much been like a thing of, I don't know. I'm kind of like, and Six, you picked up on this pretty quickly. I don't know what it is about people, but I'm just kind of extremely bullyable.
They're VTuber fans. They're horny and mean.
I can pinpoint why you're bullyable.
Hit me with it.
Okay, so there's a couple things going on here. One, you're very bubbly. You're very loud, right? So the louder and more forward somebody is, the easier it is to go, I'm going to get out of my comfort zone and talk to that person. And you know, bullying is a way that people tend to show kind of like the, we're pals kind of a thing, right? Not usually something that I like. I don't like to be bullied. But I know that I can dish it out. I can't take it. I can't take it. I can dish it out. So yes, you're loud and you're bubbly. Two, you also will, if someone kind of interrupts you slightly, you immediately stop talking. And so it makes it
rude.
Like in both instances here, there's kind of something going on where it's like you feel rude if you cut that other person off again, like, or you cut them off back, but they are cutting you off, so you kind of like stop. And people either will see that as kind of like, oh, okay, like he's big and he's loud, but he is kind of like soft as well. And so it makes it to where you are, especially because you are so like giggly and bubbly and fun, that's like, oh, that's the one that I can very easily go ahead and like pull a playful punch with, because they can probably receive it very well. That's my psychoanalysis of you.
You know what? You're not wrong.
Silas, you have a black eye.
Silas, get back on the side of the table.
Hang on. How do I do that?
Silas!
Thank you.
Stop foregrounding!
I wanted to get my own.
Kind of like the way that
you want your own eye bags?
Yeah.
Oh, he's so tired.
I'm so EP. Wait, there we go. I'm so EP.
By the way, I didn't mean any of that negatively, by the way. I think you are a lovely person, Silas.
Oh, thank you. That's very sweet. A lot of people are just like, they're like, Silas, love you 1,000%, but it's just way too much fun to pick on you.
You have fun. You have funny reactions.
Yeah. That's why I pick on Silas so much, but I mean it very lovingly.
Thank you.
And I still cook for you.
Yeah. I do like the food. The food is a good motivate.
Yeah, I punch you in the face like 5 times and then I make you something nice.
I think at this point there's like 3 people that I can like take making fun of me at this point, because I'm so like overly hypersensitive to being made fun of recently that I will cry.
Who are those 3 people? I'm very curious.
I get you
one
so
of them.
much.
Yes, I hope so.
I don't like getting bullied on
Yeah.
anywhere, really.
Yeah.
I don't care for it when it happens, but I also am not super bothered, and usually people don't, because I'm meaner to them than they can possibly be mean to me. So kind of just doesn't really happen.
Yeah, like someone like tries to bully you and you just immediately you will just talk about it, like, oh damn, and then you'll just say like some heartbreaking shit of like, wow, your parents didn't love you, did they? And like you go for the fucking throat whenever you do, and then they immediately back down, because what do they say in response to that?
Yeah. I'll be like, I bet your favorite video game is this dog shit doo-doo ass water game I hate. I bet you drive like a fucking car that I don't like. I bet you dress like shit.
I bet you got a stupid ass haircut.
I bet you never pulled a trigger in your life, young man. Sit down. I'd be crying if I looked like that too. That's fucked up what they be doing to y'all. I don't even know how hold you.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Carius scares me.
I'm mean. I'm a mean person. My blood boils. I'm fueled with rage. I used to be so much nicer.
I was like mean to Carius the other day. What happened? You asked me to get you a bottle of water from the fridge, and I was like, no, fuck you. And he was like, I expected the no, but not the fuck you. Damn. I was like, yeah, I feel really bad about that one. I feel really mean, actually. My bad. I take it back.
I didn't even consider it mean. I was like, damn, I'm rubbing off on him. Like, it's coming out.
There's so many situations where like it always goes like this, where Kako will just be like, Silas, can you insert blank thing? And I'm like, no, fuck you. And
as you're
like,
actively doing
kidding. It. And Kako's like, oh, okay. And I'm good. No, Kako, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I'm sorry. And
I
then,
was
like,
just kidding.
one of two things will happen. If Kako's tired, he'll be like, oh, I know, it was just ha ha ha. Or Kako will be like, fucking got you, you dumb bitch. Ha ha ha, you felt bad. And I'm just like, oh.
Damn. I make fun of the fact that someone is spending time going on twitch.tv to go bully someone. It must got nothing going on for them.
That's also a good thing to point out. That's also a good thing to point out. I love pointing out the fact that people that like spend their day internet trolling or sending hate DMs and all that shit. You gotta have so little shit going on. You gotta have so little going on. You gotta be so miserable.
Yeah.
If you even have time to spend. I can't imagine spending that much time on something like that, dude. I feel bad when I watch YouTube shorts for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, I can't fucking fathom that for me.
I opened up TikTok the other day, and I think I spent maybe like a good half hour on it, and I was like, wow, I feel so gross right now.
I feel better after jacking off than I do like watching Instagram reels, man.
Yeah.
Well, not lately, but usually.
Something better to do with your life, and you want just something fun and bubbly, go to eggboy.net. It's a fun little website full of a bunch of fun little guys.
This lemon
hey, you know what?
Type stuff.
Everybody watching this, fuck this stream. Go into the address bar right now, delete whatever's there, and type in zombo.com. Click enter.
Zombo.com.
Type in eggboy.net. Type in
Welcome.
eggboy.net.
That sounds like
Zombo.com.
Is that
like a porn?
Is it porn?
I 100% guarantee you, eggboy.net is 100% safe for work. I'm not even joking.
It's not even.
All right, I'm gonna look. I'll take the bait.
Yeah, tell me what it is.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
Actually,
I don't know.
I'm the only one not streaming, so.
Trust me. Actually, trust me.
Eggboy.net's good.
Ah, I see. You made a custom URL to redirect to your own stream.
No fucking way.
That is called eggboy.net. That's awesome.
The egg incident of 2024.
How dare you?
What?
That's good. No, that's good. I like that.
I didn't get. You said eggboy.me. I got shell.
Eggboy.net.
.net. Oh, eggboy.me gives you some weird game called Shell Shockers where you're an egg with guns.
Eggboy.me is
hang on.
Good. Can I switch my URL? You can also go to pearlharbor.net.ch.
Oh my god. Yep, there it is.
Yo, what the fuck is this? Eggboy.
I feel like I'm gonna get some sort of like insane viruses being on eggboy.me.
No,
I get it. I'm gonna go ahead and play. I'm gonna make my username LordEgg6. This is the default one it has assigned to me. You can get an egg K47. There are other options, but I'm unable to select them for some reason. Maybe I'll make a stream out of it.
Everybody out there, if you want to go to a fantastic website, hit up beanfucker.nanada.ch.
No. Go to Zombo.com. I promise. You'll not regret it.
Zombo.com.
Takes a little bit of time to load the website, but
I want to go. I want to go through a bunch of all those old, really old websites. Remember Pointer?
Nope.
It was so basically wherever you left your mouse on screen, it would generate and like it would pull from its data. So it had a bunch of pictures on it, and it would go, okay, your cursor's in this spot, and then it would find a picture of somebody that was pointing at where your pointer is, like your cursor.
That's crazy.
I like that.
I like that one. There's this one website that always unnerved me for some reason called This Person Is Not Real. And literally all it was is it would generate a fake human's face. And I was like, I don't know what about this bothers me, but I am bothered by this. Yeah.
One of my favorite websites of all time is definitely ishenrykissingerdead.com.
What does it do? Yes.
It takes you to a picture of Henry Kissinger and it says, "And is Henry Kissinger dead?" And it used to be no, and then recently the answer became yes.
There was an account on Twitter called "Is Carius VTuber Dead?" And they would post daily saying, "No, it looks fine." But but in like the summer of 2022, I got a permanent suspension on Twitter. Long story. And the account, while I'm still trying to get my account unsuspended, the account They post Carius VTubers. Wait, hang on. We can't sense him anymore. What is happening?
That's awesome.
Hey, Carius.
To have a fan account about your death.
What happened?
One of my friends said they were going to snap me like a twig in a Twitter reply, and I was like, "Oh, we're threatening each other today." So I said I was going to force feed them I was going to fill their lungs with explosive gas and then force feed them a lighter.
Ooh.
And
which, by the way, is not. It's not even a. That's not even a threat that like works or makes sense at all. It doesn't like nothing about that lines up. But I got a perma from that with no warning at all.
Shit.
And I had to fucking fight Twitter support for like 3 days over this shit. I was like, please let a fucking human look at this ticket. This is the dumbest shit ever. And eventually they were like, hey, I'm a human. Yeah, this is stupid. But it took them like 3 days and a bunch of rejected appeals. And after I got my account back, I went down like 2,000 followers over the course of the next like year and a half. Because they just like, I had it back, but it was completely fucked algorithmically. It was like it got reset to 0. So it was just decaying at like a normal rate, but no one knew it was showing up. Miserable.
Yeah.
I do have one more question.
What's up?
Hey, what's up?
What's up, Silas?
Between when you and I, respectively, 6, moved in, how is the vibe between then and now?
Repeat the question. I was not listening.
I don't understand the question.
So, between when, like, for example, for when I first moved in with Kako, and when you 6 first moved in with Carius, the vibe between that time and now. What's the difference?
So, the main difference is that I'm fucking exhausted 24/7.
It's true.
Like,
Oh, no.
I had so much life in my eyes, and now
That's true. I have him building iPhones for me in the basement.
Yeah, like all I do is work and build iPhones in Carius' basement. And honestly, I could really use some help if you guys want to come help me. Not build iPhones. I mean, like, can you like rescue me?
I mean, it's bold of you to assume that if there were 2 other people building iPhones for me, that your workload would be any lighter, and I wouldn't.
No, I meant
just
like I want them
production.
to like rescue me out of the.
Oh yeah, they're not gonna be able to do that.
I mean,
they're not gonna be able.
I mean, 6, I could probably do that. What time works best for you? Like to rescue
Now.
you? Like I get.
Now.
I'm busy. I'm busy that day though.
Yeah, he's saying this because he's looking at Google Maps and he sees my house is surrounded by 1,000 automated turrets.
Oh,
he's like, not so good looking.
My next week is pretty full too. How about the Thursday after next? Is that a good time?
Yeah, sure.
You better not wait. You might not want to wait that long. It's gonna be 1,001 by Thursday.
No, that's
okay.
That's
Truthfully, I don't think people are gonna think that I'm actually caught in a basement making iPhones for Carius.
We live in the basement of like the apartment complex. Like we're like slightly set below the ground level. Like there is no basement.
We are the basement.
We are the basement.
Living with Carius is. My brain is like short-circuiting because I'm tired. Living with Carius is nice. I wish that I could be present for more of it. I'm at work all the time.
The thing is, he spends all of his time working at work or working for like his stream stuff, so he doesn't really get to do much.
Yeah.
The pains of being full-time out of necessity are quite hot, quite heavy. They're quite a boulder on this man's shoulders.
Yeah, and so it's nice because living with Carius takes a lot of stress off my shoulders because he helps me do certain things, and it's nice. There's like the like help there, but God, am I fucking tired. I'm so damn tired.
Those bags are real.
Yeah, my bags are real.
Kako, same question.
Yeah.
What was the vibe between when I first moved in?
Holy shit, I'm so tired. Fuck. So, what was the vibe? Like, Oh, dude, I don't want to like take the same answer, but like I feel like honestly no, it's a little bit of the opposite. Initially, when you came in, I was working that shitty dead end job.
Oh yeah.
And then now I'm like way better. I'm slightly less tired now.
Mm.
And now I have more time to do more fun stream stuff. So I don't know. It's a little bit of a swift swap, but
Yeah. My
a lot
dream
of
is
work.
to get a better job. Like, I don't dislike my job, but I want a job that pays me more so that I can have more funds so that I don't have to do certain things on my own. That would be nice.
I need Six to quit his job and just like stand over my shoulder and make sure I'm actually working on things.
Yeah, do you want to
And
pay
not,
me for
like,
that?
Googling some shit about how like how quickly a body decays if not subjected to any environmental forces whatsoever, or how quickly I can launch a mannequin before it disintegrates midair.
I like Silas greeting his raid as you're talking about decaying bodies. That's really, really funny. That's so fucking funny.
I have a question for Six.
What's up?
How strong are you?
Not very.
Not strong enough.
Okay, so like, what's the most you could probably lift?
I lift like heavy computers on occasion. Probably like 50, 60 pounds comfortably before I throw my back out.
Okay, what about Carius?
Love you, Howlett.
They only give me enough food so that I'm just strong enough that I can lift up the individual parts for the iPhone, but anything stronger, like say a Glock, is not possible.
I see. Okay,
Why?
I'm not particularly.
You need to hide a body? I can help you out with that.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm not particularly strong, but all I've ever done is physical labor jobs, so it's not like I really have difficulty moving anything.
Yeah, I'm thinking about how would we? I don't have a garbage disposal, so I can't put the body down the garbage disposal.
We're supposed to. We're fucking supposed to.
Our upstairs neighbors has fucking. I can hear them running their damn garbage disposal.
We have the.
Makes me so fucking mad.
Fucking switch on the wall for the garbage disposal. It's just not.
We just don't have one.
The city inspector came in and they were like, "Why do you have the switch for your garbage disposal, but you don't have the garbage disposal?"
Fuck if I know.
It's never there. It's fucking never there. And they were like, "Well, we're gonna tell them to put one in for you." Guess what? They never fucking did.
Annoying as shit.
Hey, that actually reminds Kako. Why don't we contact the people here about the dishwasher?
Because we were pissed off at management at the time.
That's true.
Because they were being fucking dickheads, and I didn't want to talk to them because I'm introverted and socially awkward.
Understandable.
Also, welcome to Baffy. Yeah, I get that.
You can talk to them. I could too, maybe.
I could. I mean, I don't know how to fill out like a maintenance request.
Just go online.
I'll talk to them for you. Cracks knuckles.
Oh.
Please.
Damn, that was a good crack.
Hello. This bitch, there's a bitch who works there fucking 4 days out of the week, and she sucks, and we hate her. And then there's a bitch who works there on Monday, and she's delightful, and we love her. And so we got to get there on Mondays.
You just read
staring at
Carius.
Silas's deltoids and arms and stomach for the past 10 minutes.
Wait,
I read that message and I was like, I can't wait till Six reads this. And he started laughing immediately after I thought I just did.
Don't act like you're not impressed.
Listen. Who are you?
I'm fucking impressed by anything. Dude, I'm impressed by fucking anything. You can clap your hands together slightly louder than I could, and I'd be like, damn, that's what's up.
Okay.
You have a resident controversy, or what does that mean?
Is that good?
No.
What?
Oh, it didn't pick up good on the mic.
Oh, whatever. Who cares?
Yeah, that sucks, bro.
Okay, so that was the last of my questions. Did either of any of you have anything else you wanted to
I'm
bring up? Any
sleepy.
topics?
I have a question.
Yes.
He's not gonna ask it.
Okay.
That's the whole thing. He doesn't actually have a question. There's no question to be had here. There's no fucking question.
I guess I have
That's
one
not
more
fucking
question, which is the question I ask everybody every time I have any sort of like interview style thing, which is most fuckable US president.
Hang on. I'm not Googling every U.S. president. I did not type the word "you" instead of the letter.
Now, my go-to is generally would be John F. Kennedy.
That's valid. No, that's a solid choice. That's a very solid choice.
However, I will say Franklin Pierce is definitely the most twink.
He is twinky, yeah, he's twinky. I think Abraham Lincoln would have really calloused hands.
Oh my god, the blush! Talking about Abraham Lincoln.
I think Abraham Lincoln would have very nice hands.
JFK twink core? JFK is more like a himbo.
Yeah, he's himbo core. Yeah.
Although, okay, Lyndon B. Johnson was not a looker, but I heard his hog was fucking huge.
If we're not going based off looks, Bill Clinton had an affair with a secretary in the Oval Office. Like, dude had to be into some cool shit. Yeah, Bill Clinton was probably into some cool ass shit. That would probably be an exciting lay.
Which
By the
not
way,
just because he's the president.
We're not getting political. We're just talking about if we would fuck these presidents.
Abraham Lincoln probably had yaoi hands. You're so right for that.
Probably had yaoi hands. I bet he was very soft. Apparently, he's very soft-spoken and kind of high-pitched too.
I'm kind of on board with JFK though.
JFK.
I just like the way he talks, the way he looks. I think that'd be a great choice. The way his head can explode on command.
Oh my god.
Pretty impressive.
LBJ was jealous of JFK's dick. Real, look it up. I don't think I'm gonna
dude,
look
I
that
could
up.
make JFK's head explode, bro.
Stop! Stop! Stop!
Constantly showing people's dick. Okay, that's all I had. If y'all didn't have anything else, I think maybe it's a good time to raid out. But Kako, did you have anything else?
What? 6 and Carius.
Oh
yeah.
Hi, I'm 6.
That's us.
Is there I want you to name a mainstream fast food place, and I want you to tell me your go-to order from it.
Oh, that's good. Yes. Are we going there after
Okay.
this?
Define mainstream. Like how mainstream
I
we're
have
talking.
to have access to it too, so it can't be like.
Okay.
Look, it has to be
Can't
kind of
be
like somewhere that's
Checkers,
anywhere.
Can't be rallies.
It can be, like, because I have access to one, but.
And
Alright, check this shit. This is
Unironically,
this is what I'm thinking.
Okay, you go
This is what I'm
first.
thinking right now.
So,
Wendy's.
bitch, we have access to Checkers.
Or just boring ass Wendy's with just the nuggets and some fries, but throw in a little bowl of chili with that. That's
Spicy fries or regular fries?
just regular. Just regular's fine. You can get the spicy if you like spicy. I prefer regular.
Okay.
The nuggets, they're good either way. I like both of those.
Mm.
But the nuggets are perfect when fresh. So you gotta go there. You gotta go there to get
Alright.
that shit.
Okay.
And the chili, the chili's pretty fucking nice. I put in the, it's the one food where I'll put in the effort to inconvenience because I don't want to eat the beans. I don't like beans. I don't like the texture of beans. I'll eat around the beans. You know how little foods there are out there where it's good enough that I'll inconvenience myself by making it harder to eat the food.
Damn.
6,
Go
what
get
about
you
you?
some Wendy's.
Yeah, what about E6?
Happy meal.
With
Nuggets.
6,
He's a very simple man.
6, when I first see you, the first thing I'm gonna do is hand you a Happy Meal.
I would.
There are 5
you
different
have
kinds of. There are 5 different Happy Meal boxes sitting on top of our cabinets in his
So,
little collection of different like
when
themed
they
Happy
have
Meals.
like collabs, I like to save the boxes. So I have like the Hello Kitty one. I have a couple Pokemon ones. I have the Minecraft,
Minecraft
one.
ones.
Yeah.
It's so fascinating to look at the Hello Kitty one and see one half of the box is Hello Kitty and the other half is like
Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, because they do like quote unquote boys and girls.
Yeah, it's very strange.
Well, it was a Hello Kitty crossover. So it was the Hello Kitty characters, but they were in costumes of like like some of the like most iconic Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, they
'Cause,
were
like,
really cute.
Back in the day, they used to do like My Little Pony dolls or Transformers.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah!
Yeah,
Do you
that
remember
one in
when-
particular,
do you
my
remember-
dad surprised me by buying me that one.
Do you remember eons past? They would give you these itty bitty little games, these like little
Yes, the really shitty Tiger games.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, like actual games, like digital games.
I remember there was a Spyro one. I was so
device.
mad about it because it was so ass because it had nothing. It was Spyro, but only in theory. I hated it so much, but I played the fuck out of that thing.
6. What is your go-to Happy Meal?
Kind of depends on my mood. I honestly, I'll switch back and forth between the nuggets and the burger. But I always do the fries, and I always do the fries with the apples. I like their apples. And then like a Diet Coke.
All right, I think I'll be having a Happy Meal next.
Yeah.
I always order whatever. I always order
just
whatever.
fucking going to McDonald's after
what-
getting Happy Meals.
What is the
I'm not going
McDonald's
after
toy? Hold on, let's see. What is the Happy Meal toy today? What is it? Is it still Minecraft? It's Squishmallows right now.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, Squishmallows. They're like little tiny ones.
I want to go next time to do a Sanrio thing.
Dude, people were scalping the fuck out of those, and I'm mad about it because I wanted the Pom Pom Purin Exodia so fucking bad, and I could not get it because people were selling for like 15 bucks.
Whoa, is that a Micah bunny?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I know. Why did I sound like
What
that?
up,
Why did I do that?
games?
Why did I do that?
Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again.
know.
Is your
What
delirium?
kind of animal are you?
I love that guy.
Who?
I don't know who
are-
that little guy is, but I love him.
Okay, we're just making animal noises. I think I need to go, like, lay down.
It's time.
I went to the DMV
It's
today,
time.
and that sucked all my energy out, and I had a monster, but it only helped so much.
Drink another
So-
monster.
Mastermind.
I want to do we want to do like a collaborative raid out to somebody, or what are we thinking?
We can.
have an
we
idea.
can.
Yeah.
I have an idea.
We're not
So-
rating you offline.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! I have an ongoing bit. It's a really good bit. You're gonna love it.
All right.
Where here's what you're gonna want to type. Type /raid Carius VTuber. Just VT. Just VT.
Oh,
Type /raid Carius VT. And then just go ahead and hit enter real quick. That would be awesome, I think.
We're
That'd be
not
great.
rating you. I've rated you offline before. I'm not doing this again.
Yeah, but they have it. But they
offline?
haven't.
No,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
a dumb.
No,
bit.
it's so fun. No, it's a great bit. It's
How
the
many
funniest
people have
shit
done it
ever.
now? It's like 24. or
We're up
something
to like
that.
20 something. Yeah. It's a great bit. You could be part
hate
of a
that.
legacy. It's not your
No.
legacy, but it's a legacy nonetheless.
No,
This
we're
legacy makes me upset.
Please. I'll give you
Let's
both
get a
head,
good
please.
stretch.
I'll give you both head, please.
Fuck, I forgot you can tempt me with things I want.
Please. Bribery always works, by the
I
way.
will
You guys
leave
should
it up
try
to my
it.
other two collaborators.
If you ever get pulled over, just bribe. It's awesome. It works.
I
don't know, there's
Let
a
me go,
couple-
give me head,
There's a couple
please.
people I'd be down to raid.
Me, right? Like me.
Give me 1-6. I'll go follow you.
yeah.
You hate
Here.
me. You all hate me.
I'll type them in chat and you can pick.
I will never forgive you.
Got it.
Thank you, Malcolm, for the follow. I want to thank everybody for coming in. Thank you all who are here in everybody's chats. Thank you for coming to this. This
Thanks.
has been my silly little project I want to put together of getting all these goobers together because I heard Six's story of I moved a really long way across the country to move in with another VTuber, and I'm like, that story
That's just
hits
like
with
me. It's just like me.
I was like, that's like me. I'm at the screen going, it's me for real.
I like how I type my raid potential raid targets and Carius puts himself in the chat. Fucking guy.
Please,
where is it?
please, bro.
Wait.
Please.
I don't see it. Where is it? Oh, it's in,
All right.
That's
oh, it's
our
in
raid
chat.
target.
All right.
Doggy
This is
time.
fucked up. You all hate me.
Doggy.
You all hate me.
Oh, I know that guy. I
Doggy
like them.
time.
Doggy. I love doggy so much.
Doggy
Yes,
time.
we're gonna go right out to the dog. Thank you all for joining. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for coming.
Yeah.
Thank you for being here. Thank you so much to the three of you for joining me. I know this was
Two
a pain to get together,
chains.
but
This was
I-
very fun. This was very
this
fun.
was extremely fun.
Yeah.
I would love to do
I
it again
enjoyed it.
sometime if possible, but I know it can be a
Perhaps.
bit of a hassle to get together. But
Hey,
Thanks for
Selkie.
all this.
Sometimes.
Sorry.
Hanging out with people, hanging out with people always sucks. It's like, oh, you're busy this day. You're busy this day. I'm also busy that day. Are you busy any other day that I'm free? No. How about like we just don't talk to each other for fucking 8 months? Shit sucks. This shit sucks. Being an adult sucks. Hang out with your friends while you still have time.
Real shit. Real shit. Real shit. Real shit. All right. All right.
All right. See you in 6 months.
Bye.
Bye. Stay fucked up and evil. Bye bye.
Bye bye.